Go dobrando. It's me. I'm a clock. Look at me. I'm smiling right there. So, full disclosure, I've been playing on my phone on another account. So, I've been, like, getting things done. But it's not this account. This is the stream file. Which is actually vastly different. Because, well, on the stream file... Well, on the, sorry, on the phone, which, I gotta say, it's fucking miserable to play this game on this phone, on a phone. Because phones are so small? God damn! But in my phone, I have a 3-star, Rio. And I don't know how to feel about that. I'm not as hype as this guy, but I also know something about this guy. Good old Heathcliff here, my fucking favorite cat who loves lasagna. He's got ammo, which is, gonna be fucking great. Though, wow, a 4 dice attack, whoa. This actually might not be that bad. I don't know if I want them to merge, because I kind of want the 2 separate accounts, that way I could, like, you know, outrun spoilers. But yeah, welcome to Limbus Company. Last time we got to meet our wonderful associates and how they're all kind of fucked in the head. But, well, I should say actually last time nothing happened because the servers were down for so long. But now that the servers are up, we can actually play the video game. Kanto 1, The Outcast. Hunt Brian for a game I enjoy, yeah. Last time we did a fight and got used to things, so let's do some more fights. A band of thugs attacked us, trying to take the bus. For some reason, we leave them barely breathing instead of killing them outright, placing them in front of Mephistopheles. 8 energy to enter, let's go. Oh my fucking god, I just noticed, if you look at this, that's supposed to say Enkephalin on that tiny white text in there. You can't put that there, that doesn't make sense. We get 4 people to fight with here, so we're gonna use our best units. I also learned that, this version of, God, what's her name? Otis? Is actually pretty good, because it gives buffs. Like, it gives a damage up, and it gives a protection up. Wait, a damage up? The one on my phone gives haste. What? This is so much better. The only problem is that the actual attacks are kind of ass. They only do 1 dice damage. Did we see the murder scene yesterday? Oh yeah, we did see the fact that Virgil has to administer spankings. With a guttural noise, the side of the bus lurches and splits open. A number of human shapes litter the ground before its maw. Some were still conscious, while others weren't exactly in one piece. Then the bus began devouring those served to it in the most literal sense. Gluttonously, voraciously. So Nagi, you ever see those, like, industrial shredders that, like, can turn anything into just, like, a mass of matter? We just installed one on the side of the bus for biofuel. Murder boner, murder boner, murder boner! Yoshu watched it with a satisfied expression, seemingly determined to savor every moment. Murder boner, murder boner, murder boner! While in the corner of my eye, Sinclair was clearly distressed.
다들 제정신이 아닌 것 같아요. 그렇지 않나요?
His reaction got me curious to know their stories. Just to make sure, none of you were forced to join, right? Though what I was involved in before my head's changed is a mystery, I myself was practically forced to join the company, judging from what I know at the moment. And maybe they're in something different from me. Or so I thought when... Yeah, right now we are bound by pact magic to these 12 individuals. They can understand us. No one else can. But we're gonna see later that doesn't entirely track. Sinclair's head drooped in response like I struck a nerve.
그래요. 맞아요. 이건 제 선택이죠. 전부 익숙해질
So I don't think this was intended, but when I think of Sinclair, I look at Sinclair, I only think of one person, and I think of Kobeni.
Soft boy.
It's
It's me.
Howdy.
I'm here.
There we go. He mutters as if he were talking to someone other than me.
입사하지 않았어도 했을 일이요. 저기 또 악의 무리가 달려드네.
Hey, look, people to fight. Gotta justify this chapter.
Yon horde of evil approaches.
More fuel for the fire. Don Quixote, my love. Alright. There we go. Yellow into red. A buddy of mine said that this is a lot easier to read than Library of Ruina, and I disagree. It definitely plays a lot simpler.
The big complaint that I have so far is that it seems the where the clashes go is almost completely arbitrary.
Entirely random. Hey, Dominique, what's up?
돌격합니다. 다음은 어디입니까?
I love match 3. Let's go.
처리할 시간이야, 머저리.
날 뛰어보라고. 혈이 남자오.
Gun.
Enemies can also get an extract, and you can't count them all. Yup. Oh, do I not have the auto battle yet? I thought I did.
The auto battler doesn't show up sometimes, and I don't know why.
Weird.
처리할 시간이야, 머저리. 다음은 어디입니까?
So what is our reindeer doing? Because it looks like she's just like force jabbing people.
That's not a reindeer. That's G-Corp.
인정.
Oh, that's Bug?
저와 견줄 만한 지휘 실력.
Oh, I gotta look at that again. Encephalon capacity up. Is that G-Corp? Hang on. Oh shit, it is. I turned fucking God, what's her name? Otis? Into a bug, which with all the ass
Funniest
kissing
shit I've ever seen.
I mean, yeah, the funniest shit she's seen with all the ass kissing she does. God, like, I did not expect to see Otis behave the way she does, and I saw the best fucking tweet where it's just like, it just says like Dante slams his dick into a car door. Otis responds, "Best gambit I've ever seen, sir." Yeah, like Otis is fucking jacked here, which I'm not shocked because she's a military woman. Do I have anything else for our darling Ishmael here? I do, but I think I swapped the she because I didn't want to have 2 gunners. But I don't have anything for Rhodey here, and I kind of want one. What's this? Oh, it's her ult. Okay.
Also, you should totally friend me.
You know what else I should do? I'll do it.
Also, giving me a...
Yeah.
Yes.
We watched Mephistopheles as it consumed the corpses, its maw looking more reliable than the sinners. I knew something was up from the moment I saw the bus for the first time, but what is this thing exactly? Faust seems to have something to say. Let's change things up a little bit here. I'm gonna keep Otis around, but we'll swap out these two for the Dawn. And let's use I actually already forget his name.
다 해볼게요.
What's his name?
Happy boy? Rich boy? I don't know. Or no, Sinclair. Soft boy.
Is this Sinclair? His name's not listed anywhere. It is Sinclair, okay.
이게
I was sitting there like, I know a lot of these people except the soft boy.
배부르게 밥을 먹은 지가 언제더라. 기계 덩어리 팔자가
Though, man, Rhodey is like my all-time favorite character from what I've seen. She's great.
제공되는 식사는 모두 정량이에요.
Also gigantic.
그 정도 먹어서는 기운이 안 난단 말이야.
I thought I heard Heathcliff shout, "You think I'm doing this on a full stomach?" in the distance. But Rhodey seemed to pretend she heard nothing. Speaking of, does this bus run on stuff like blood or protein?
엔케팔린이에요. 로보토미 코퍼레이션에서 추출했던 에너지죠.
She has a fucking skull in her grip. Doesn't that like get in the way?
이전 엘사 말이군요. 특이점으로 에너지를 생산하는 회사라고 들었어.
Rodion is absolutely annoyed, but not as violent.
자네밖에
Just
남지
enjoying like life. Also, Ishmael, the fucking moral compass of the group, which is really funny if you think about her source material. Actually, no wait. No, Ahab was the problem child in Moby Dick. Ishmael was the viewpoint.
맞아요. 그래서 지금은 구하기가 꽤 힘들어요. 하지만 메피스토펠레스는 신체에서 엔케팔린을 강제로 추출할 수 있죠.
Yeah, we could force enkephalin from the body by mulching it, and then diluting it, and then burning the excess away. It's really efficient, actually. The body. I posed a question watching Otis give orders to the other sinners, then glancing to the maw of the bus in turn.
네. 엔케팔린은 뇌와 척수신경에서만 추출돼요. 특히나 생명 활동이 있을수록 효율이 좋죠.
Man, if this took place also in the same timeline as, like, say, Revengeance, I know a couple places where we could just get a lot of enkephalin. Though its source material is kind of dubious now I think of Revengeance. So that's why Verge told me that told the sinners not to kill the assailants. Okay, and
그럼 해당 부위만 먹여도 되는 거 아니야? 라기엔 피와 근육도 연료로 쓰일 수 있어요.
so we do run on blood and flesh and bones.
엔케팔린이 시동과 추력을 위해서 필요하다면 나머지 생체 물질은 순항할 때 사용되죠. 엔케팔린이 되도록 천천히 소모되게 하기 위한 설계죠.
Yeah, you just need enkephalin as a starter, but then you could use like other materials as fuel. Fucking everything has a mole factor. Everything has a factor at which it'll produce enough energy to boil water, and that is the entire thesis of fuel. What is the best mole factor to ounce ratio? It turns out it's enkephalin, but that shit's rare.
하이브리드요.
Yeah, you know, after L-Corp kind of went fucking face first into the dirt.
I didn't go face first into the dirt, it went face first into the sky, leaving us behind. Also, yeah, these things like, shit, we have a hybrid, what? Faust went on to explain how most of the vehicle's fuel is taken from the branch facilities, and that it won't be a sufficient source on its own. But most of it went in one ear and out the other. You know, metaphorical ears. Well, that's complicated. I got that it's tough work, at least.
뭘요? 파우스트는 고생하지 않는답니다.
고생은 우리가 하고 있지. 이봐, 빨리 나가. 또 온다고.
I like Gregory, who's like, I'm doing all the fucking work here, you bitch! The door. Oh boy, time for more fights. Not a good looking initial roll. But another week to slash, so either 2 to... I think this is the better one?
해보겠습니다.
날 뛰어보라고.
Really, for moot fights, you just want to chain the biggest number of color you got.
출진이다!
다음은 어디입니까?
생각대로 되었어.
씹는 맛이 있는데?
Oh, they already have 2 attacks. Whoa.
깡총!
제가 해낸 거
날
맞죠?
뛰어보라고!
해냈어요.
씹는 맛이 있는데?
Whoa, did fucking Sinclair just mulch someone? Is there any orange out there? No.
깡총!
다음은 어디입니까?
Door!
근육이 신나서 날뛰는 건 더 해치울 거 없어? 난 이제 시작인데.
Dang! Fucking Heathcliff did 43% of the damage this fight.
Benui.
Like, the battlefield gets completely wrecked. Yeah, I think they learned a lot of good lessons at the end of Library of Ruina. Heathcliff did 74 damage. While Soft Boy did none. Am I seriously 10 away from a fucking 10 pull?
Yup.
Now it's time to meet Yuri Lowell. If bus, why train? I don't fucking know, bro.
피가 범람할 시간이요.
내가 필요해?
네.
Let's use totally normal human Marisol. What do you think? Oh, I get to use one more.
와, 기대되네요.
Hung. Oh, I already did the manager ones. That was like the first pulls we did last time.
이번 지휘도 부탁드립니다.
I love this particular still because it's taking away the screen of Ryoshu having her face fucking gored off.
손님이 방문할 거야.
Virgilius said, poking his head out the window. A guest? Who?
처음으로 가는 던전이니까 길잡이가 필요할 것 같아서요.
This game says faces as I have a clock face that is smiling at all times.
저 혹시 림버스 컴퍼니에서 오신 분들 맞나요?
Look at this fucking character from Cyberpunk.
I don't know about that.
Hello, Festivor. Someone approaches us slowly.
맞나 보네요.
The bus had just about finished its meal, crunching on the last remaining bone chips. Yuri watched indifferently before introducing herself.
예전 엘사에서 근무했던 유리예요. 잘 부탁합니다.
Tiger, Festivor, do you recognize this person? I don't.
No.
Who the hell were you?
Presumably at the branch here in
I worked at L Corp for 5 seasons and I never saw you once.
Hi Wang, if you read Wonder Lab, you'll understand that L Corp had multiple branches.
Yep. As one of the supplementary things is that I think every district had an L Corp, but the main branch was in what, District 8?
It's the district we're in currently.
Ah. By L Corp, do you mean
로보토미 코퍼레이션이겠군.
Limbusy time? From L Corp. Yep. We're gonna learn that she's seen some shit.
네. 우리는 로보토미 코퍼레이션. 구 엘사의 옛 지부들로 향합니다.
I like how everybody else just calls it L Corp.
저라면 불러도 절대 안 왔을 것 같은데.
Well, it's simpler.
Yeah, because the company doesn't do lobotomies.
추락한 날개라니. 분명 끝이
I just noticed
좋지
Ishmael's
않았을 텐데.
coat doesn't fully say Ishmael, it's just Ishma.
I mean, Dante's outfit doesn't say Dante either. It says Durante.
Oh, yeah. It's using like.
Also, it kind of looks like Ishmael kind of cut off the lower half of her coat too.
Or it was torn off.
무슨 소리야? 날개고 뭐고 돈만 함께라면 뭐든 유쾌한 기억이 된다고.
I wish I could live a simple life as Rodion of if I have money, I'm happy. I don't gotta worry about the taxman taking it or rent.
거기는 아직도 괴물로 득실된다는 소문이 있던데.
괴물이 아니라 환상체요. 어쨌든 사실이에요. 하지만 더 중요한 것들이 있죠. 지부 가장 깊숙한 곳에 최근에 피어나기 시작한
So this is the thing that kind of surprised me. Neoplastic growths. The term plastic and growth in the same, like, defining moment is a little weird.
단테, 며칠 전에 내가 제안했던 걸 기억합니까? 성의를 새기게 해줄 거라고 말했는데 정수, 황금가지를 모아온다면 그 정도는 어려운 일도 아니게 될 겁니다.
Oh man, is this Elden Ring? I love that game. The word aspect still makes my head ache. What was I trying to do?
억지로 떠올리려고 할 필요는 없습니다. 그때가 되면 전부 알게 될 테니까요.
I returned the slow nod to Faust's placid advice. Alright, for now, I should focus on what I currently know and see. And if it's Lobotomy Corporation we're scouring, we might find some in Kefalin too?
아, 그러면 더 이상 사람들을 갈아 넣지 않아도
Sinclair
되겠나?
really hates the bus.
거기다가 운이 좋으면
Remember, Sinclair is pretty much this is basically new to all this, so he's not like, so he's more. He's essentially a rookie. He's squeamish about all this.
Sinclair is just Kabeni. Except, you know, without the other things. Ego? That's another term that makes my head tilt. But in any case, it seemed rather rude to keep talking to each other when we have a guest on board. And someone else seemed to agree.
유리 씨는 무슨 일 하면
I like how everybody uses the L Corp terminology and not the terminology used by other people like Distortion Detective.
What was the term for Enkephalin and Distortion Detective?
No, not sure what Nickephilin. I just mean like something right. For instance, they're saying calling it ego. whereas,
Yeah.
Yeah, because and moralities and egos were Distortion Detective. They're calling them distortions and well, they didn't really have a term for it. It was just one of the characters decided I'm going to call it psychomins, like
That's right.
Brain equipment, basically. Mind gear.
Gregor gave his
Psychomins.
best shot at making some conversation with a well-meaning smile to put the newest passenger at ease. His brows seemed to twitch due to a lack of practice, but it's no big deal.
내가 보아하니
What are you talking about? I'm right here.
그들에게서는 모두 고결한 영웅의 냄새가 난다고 하더군.
He is a baby 8 grade 8 fixer, not 9 fixer though, but still an 8.
Don Quixote here is all about that fixer life. Enkephalin, the green goo, the happy juice, the monster energy drink. God, I love that stuff! As Yuri was nodding lightly, I heard Ishmael let out a deep sigh.
어디서 그런 소식을 들었는지 모르겠지만 해결사는 그런 영웅들이 아니에요. 초라한
Wage slaves!
몰라도
금세 다른 밥벌이 찾는 게 쉽진 않았을 텐데 용케 해냈군.
아직은 계약직이에요.
Yeah, this is the worst thing you could be, arguably ever.
아하, 굳이 다시
No
이렇게
stable work
기어들어온
must suck.
이유도 그거였겠네요.
I should know. I was a substitute teacher once.
예전 직장으로 돌아가서 크게 한탕이라도 치면 팀장 자리라도 주겠대요. 실적을 세우면 계약 기간은 늘어날지도 모르죠.
Yeah, this is the brutal thing here. Doing this won't get her a spot on the team. It might extend her contract.
그렇지. 보통 계약
Working in the city is like only
걸어야 할 때니까.
job that will meet a criteria of being good, so to speak. It's any job that generally has you being inside a nest.
Yup.
아, 그거 참 부질없는 목숨이네요.
어이, 아까부터 왜 이렇게 비꼬는 거야? 뭐가 그렇게 마음에 안 들어?
I
He's
like
trying to be encouraging.
I like Gregory. He tries to be a normal human being.
글쎄요. 처음부터 끝까지
Meanwhile, Ishmael is the
마음에 안 드는
moralist.
거 천지라.
No,
I
no,
like-
arcade X, it's actually low tier. Think it's basically like DefCon terms. So the lower, like the closer to 1, the higher rank
it's
you are.
it's a tier list with 1 being the top tier. But yeah, I
Yeah,
like
and
Ishmael.
9 is absolute the bottom of the barrel.
I like
Yeah, that's
Ishmael
what
here
I'm-
going
that's
like, I have a problem with everything here, with just this smile on her face.
Ishmael, what's wrong with you?
She's just a moralist who hates this world. Seemingly unaffected by the abrasive attitude, Yuri quietly took an empty seat. Looking back and forth between the two, Gregor returned to his seat as well, scratching his head. I can't seem to get used to being around these people.
빨리 배어드는 편이 편할 겁니다, 단테. 그럼 출발하지. 손님께서 자리에 앉았다.
메피비 빵빵 카룬도 빵빵.
I'm trying to figure out what this thing for Charon is. Is it supposed to be like a seatbelt?
Almost looks like a spear.
Yeah, but there's like nothing coming out here.
Who knows?
Could be a paddle. Murder boner, murder boner. Ooh, wow, we have a fucking 4 blue chain. Fuck this. Everyone here gonna fucking die.
I do enjoy how some of these games just has the rudimentary weapon of
이 정도야.
knife type stick.
다음 판단을 부탁합니다.
I need reach.
Put knife on stick. I got reach.
죄를 새겨주겠어. 흉터의 결과요. 흉터의 결과요.
This one though, this combo kind of sucks. Ooh, buddy. Yeah, that looks right.
죄를 새겨주겠어.
Man, I don't know what Otis is doing. She's getting beat on back there.
흉터의 결과요. 흉터의 결과요.
Hey guys, remember Marisol? Totally normal human being?
That it always rolls 1 for some fucking reason.
Totally normal human being.
규정에 따라 실행합니다.
늘 새롭다니까요.
Ursol's it's a straightforward person. That's all I like. It's just he doesn't need to be nothing complex is required. You just tell me what to do. I don't have to think about it. That's all that matters.
I don't want to think. Humans don't think.
기보다 정신이 맑을 때가 없군.
God, you could really tell the difference in quality between people with triple S's and what are you doing down here?
Howing, you have to remember, anyone in the city is ostensibly human, distortion or otherwise, because
Well,
that's just how things are. Remember, if they're a robot of some kind, you know it's gonna cause problems.
we have the money. Should I go for another 10 pull just in the middle?
That's up to you, Highwing.
Because I
Do
can
it
tell
all
you,
at the end.
do it all at the end.
The final, yeah, just do it all. Yeah, you can do it now, or you can do all at the end for like the big like dopamine rush.
The big
Oh, that's
misnomer
possible.
is I don't think we're gonna get enough amount for another pull. We could probably do it later though. Actually, I should look at something real quick.
하루가 저물어가는 동안
Where do I
나는
check
그저 서 있을
dailies?
뿐이었어.
Here?
Go back. Click on the battle pass. Orientation.
Oh, yeah. I just need to suppress an abnormality. Dang.
Pick your weeklies.
Nothing.
Well, Highwing, just gotta make sure you do 5 more. Just 3 more logins before tomorrow.
Why is that? Why specifically tomorrow?
Yeah, that's when it rolls over.
Oh, daily logins. That's a weird one. Okay. Oh,
That's a
these give us a meter to this, which represents this. Okay.
Yeah, that's how you level up the battle pass.
Drive. Let's go to the next dungeon, baby. Now, for those that have seen all the promo material, you will recognize this cutscene. Our guest was a fixer named Yuri, a former employee of L Corporation. Seeing as she showed an indifferent response to the bus-devouring bodies, she must have gone through a lot herself. But then she grows nervous as she checks the map and looks at the driver's seat.
You have to think about it. You have to remember, living in the outskirts of the city is not exactly an easy thing.
Do I use Rowdy Rodion or totally normal human Marisol?
My vote's for
Marisol is a proper human being. I don't know what you're talking about, Highwing.
What'd you say, Tiger?
I prefer Rodion personally, but Marisol is interesting. I guess he's like designed to be a tank or something.
You seem to be on a bus. Yes. Let's try out Marisol more. I gotta play outside my. Oh wait, I don't have any more slots. Oh, I guess I did pick them all. Shit.
Well, you have to unselect somebody.
Yeah, I already picked all these, so I thought I had more slots than I actually had.
Definitely Highway's not using Don Quixote.
I used her once today.
저 근데 지도는 제게 있는데요. 길은 어떻게 알고 가는 건가요?
Answerless. The bus keeps speeding anyway.
그건 말이지. 감이지. 카룬의 감.
Do you guys like clown shoes music?
네? 분홍머리. 카룬 앞을 이상한 종이로 막는 이유.
Just drive wherever.
There is a really good edit of the screen that says, Pinky, explain why you keep rubbing your good RNG in my face. And then somebody voice acted it.
계속 이상한 방향으로 가니까 그렇죠. 이 지도를 보세요.
Are those rabbits on the front seat?
방향인데.
These little plushies.
Charon reluctantly gives the map a cursory glance as she couldn't ignore the thing right in front of her eyes.
마음이 향하는 곳, 그곳에 진짜 길이 있을지니.
Follow the true heart.
옳소. 우리는 모두 마음이 향하는 곳으로 나아가야.
Don't encourage her, Dawn.
그냥 지도 보는 법도 모르는 길치라는 거잖아요.
제가 하고 싶은 말을 대신해 주실 줄이야.
Yuri and Ishmael put a palm over their respective faces at the same time, almost like they were in sync.
오, 우리 기사님 친구라도 생겼나 봐.
분홍머리가 계속 제잘거려. 난 길을 알고 있단 말이야. 아니 그러니까 방향이 잘못. 앞에 또 장애물이야. 부릉부릉 할까?
Can I run them over?
아니 카론, 기다려봐.
어이! 버스가 근사해 보이는데 나도 좀 타보자.
Ah, I see the fuel is getting uppity today.
메피스토 팰레스의 후식 시간인 모양이군. 내리지. 아직 밥을 더 먹여야겠어.
We gotta refuel the fuel that fucking Charon just wasted. Murder boner. That's all I'm gonna say whenever I see this still. There's a combo there. Not a fan of it, but... Let's see... Which one of these is the damage one? Is it the 4+4 or is it the 5 to 13?
Uh, 5 to 13 is the range because it flips 2 coins, and if you get heads, it adds 4.
Ah, I see. That explains the weird variance I was seeing earlier today.
Yeah. It's a little confusing.
Damn!
Having, like the number of coins is the number of attacks. So each attack is a coin flip. This is still chapter 1.
Yeah, we're still getting acclimated. Hello, Soapbox. This is in fact chapter 1, because we didn't get to play for most of yesterday. Oh, look at this guy. You got a bug arm. That's weird.
처리할 시간이야, 머저리들.
And we're losing a lot of clashes here. What the fuck? Oh,
Yeah,
fuck!
you did take a bad clash there.
Yeah, a real bad one. Holy shit.
Project Moon's games is essentially it's a bit of a learning curve. You gotta first learn the rules, like, and how the game generally works and whatnot. And once you get it, then the first early game isn't so bad. Then they take off the baby shoes, and then the game will start like, hey, we're gonna throw shit at you. So you think it's hard now? Not to discourage you, but just.
Oh, I don't think it's hard now. It's just that I was surprised to see that fucking.
Soapbox is saying this game is hard.
Ah. I feel like I know nothing. Oh yeah, remember we're still in the trenches of the opening game.
Yeah, I'm like part way through chapter 2, and I'm like, okay, this is the part where the game expects you to start paying attention. I see.
Yeah, just basically, yeah. So like, you always have to understand. You gotta. Yeah, like they're easing you in. It's a bit rough with them easing you in, but once you get it, the game's not so bad. But
unlike Runa, which takes until like Urban Plague for it to take the fucking kick gloves off.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how to use the defensive skills, but I never needed to from where I've gotten to so far.
I think it's really just when you look at the clashes and see if it's something like you think like, are you gonna win the clash, or is it better like how you want? It's how you want to resolve the clash. It's like you just want to like straight overpower it, but otherwise, if you do have issues, there is the auto fight option where you choose,
which is not appearing.
It should be. It should be there. It's like
it should be there, but it's not appearing.
Yeah, but the auto win is, but not auto. It is just to auto play for you if you can't trick. It's the. Do you want to do the odds of higher of you like a higher chance of you winning clashes, or do you just want to do more damage?
I was shocked to learn that Charon has virtually no sense of direction. Though I guess it's fortunate that it's come to light this early in the trip. Yuri took matters into her own hands and started teaching her how to read a map, and Sinclair joined too. They're rather noisy, but still, I can't say I hate to see it.
That's the great thing about Project Moon's games. It's all about learning. That's part of the experience. I don't mean like autoplay. I just mean like the make the decision for people this turn.
Time to use totally normal human and ridiculous human. Autoplay requires EX clear first. Oh.
싱싱한 풀이 보이네.
Yeah, I do have to say for a Chachi game, this is actually pretty generous.
I only know two ways, forward and backwards.
지금까지 방향도 모르는 사람이 어떻게 운전기사를 했대요?
카론, 그러니까요. 해가 뜨는 쪽이.
I like how fucking distressed Yuri looks.
She's used to the outskirts, but she's not used to like these like
an idiot. At the driver's seat, 3 heads gathered over one map. Well, one of them might have been in a slightly different elevation.
꼬맹이, 너도 저기 끼어 있어야 하는 거 아니야?
Chiquita? Like the banana?
무례한 소리! 난 어린이가 아니라네! 꼬맹이는 더더욱 아니고!
Man, you are like almost half of Rhodey's height.
About a head and a half.
Watching Don Quixote shake her fist sky high at Rhodey, I noticed a bitter gaze falling upon them at the corner of my view. I'm starting to think that Yuri Gale might have put up with a rough childhood. Gregor turned around to take a glance in my direction, then shook his head and went back to looking at the driver's side with his chin resting on his hand. God, I need to, like, increase the textural speed. When you use a defensive skill, summon the attacker will go for another target, right? No. It depends on the attack. Like, you could hover over the attack and see who will hit, I believe?
딱히 어린 편도 아니야. 일단 칼을 줄 수 있으면 전쟁에 참전부터 시키는 둥지도 있었어.
I think this was also on the YouTube channel of like demo reel stuff. Nests. A nest was basically the center of a district, if my memory is correct. Sounds like nests used to get into wars with one another in the past.
And it got so bad.
Did that happen often?
아주 없는 일은 아니었지. 관리자 양반, 전쟁에 대해 궁금한 게 많나 봐.
Ooh, yeah, good call, Dominique. I could show that off. Oh, I'm not really curious about the details. Just gathering info I should know as the manager. As I was about to go on, a glimpse of Gregor's expression I caught from the side stopped me in my tracks. His eyes seemed to be fixed somewhere far more distant than the driver's seat.
그런 자세를 뭐라고 하고 싶은 건 아니야, 관리자 양반.
I like Gregor.
오히려 좋은
Gregor's a very good character.
상관의 귀감아닐까 싶은데.
I really like how the arrows change depending on how much of an advantage you have. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. That's a good detail to know. He slowly continued, taking a pack of cigarettes from his pocket.
그래도 개인적으로는 모를 수 있을 때 모르는 게 기회일지도 모른다고 생각해. 일단 알게 되면.
Nah. Ignorance doesn't hold up in court, Gregor. Without another word, he lit his cigarette.
Highway. You act as if any laws that's not any like holds up in the city that's not as long as you don't do a taboo.
아니요. 방금 저쪽에서 우회전을 했어야죠.
괜찮아요, 카론. 조금만 더 가서 꺾어도 올바른 길로 갈 수 있어요.
기사의 삶은 고단해.
Oh, the woes of a driver.
뭐 지금 더 급한 건 목적지로 가는 길을 아는 것 같네.
I like Gregor just calling everyone Bud like he's a weird dad. Gregor cackled with cigarette smoke still in his mouth. I was still curious to learn what he'd been through, but he's right that I should focus on other things for now. An urgent matter showed up right before our bus-shaped doorstep, too.
옥신각신은 그쯤 해라. 전방에 다시 적이다.
This highway fucking sucks. It's populated with pedestrians.
친구들의 버스에 전화타니 미친 새끼들 제정신이야?
Yeah, we are.
버스만 가지려고 했는데 너네도 전부 죽인다.
베르, 연료들이 시끄러워. 카론, 2명 이상 시끄러우면 어지러워.
I like how Charon refers to them as fuel.
걱정할 필요
I think that's what they are.
이제부터
They're human beings, for the most part.
Blood is fuel.
하차.
All right, losers, off the bus.
Highwaying, it's what oil is. You just very
True. It's very, very fermented oil.
It's crude because these people are just.
Oh, this combo
like,
sucks.
Cruder than crude oil.
Totally normal human. Go forth.
금방 다녀올게. 생각대로 되었어. 겨우 이 정도야.
표정대로.
Ooh, a 3-chain. Hey, Hey, Neko, what's up? How's it going? What'd you play?
승리했어.
Hey, look, it's more of those weird, like, duders. Well, we technically have 3 green, but not like a good 3 green.
They're still in like it's still the outskirts highway, so there's still some like weird. You'll get some weirdos here and there. Remember like the first few people you fought against in Runa?
Yeah, like people with robot parts attached to them.
Or just who are mostly robot. through a motion machine because of the amount of money.
Let's see, what chain do we got? We got... Oh, we either got 4 green or 3 blue.
Data clashes.
Sorry?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, I forgot. We could demonstrate this, where you could click on this and see where attacks are going. Oh, they don't really show where the clashes go when you hover over them. Nope, nope, nope. Dummy. Hang on. Fixing it. Was the combo good? Yeah, great.
표정에 따라 실행.
씹는 맛이 있는데?
Oh, that's not good. I do like that Rodion just uses a big fucking hatchet. I think that's super cool.
And my axe.
Yellow is our longest chain. It looks like we also have blue.
금방 다녀올게.
공격. 다음은 어디입니까?
씹는 맛이 있는데?
God, the fucking 3 stars just carry you.
Yeah, I made a resolution to do the entire chapter. I'm gonna start that sentence over again. To do the entirety of chapter 1 with only the base identities. Because otherwise it's kind of trivialized.
안 된다니까요.
Well, it helps you. You gotta learn once you get to later game. You know they're gonna it's not gonna matter because you're gonna have to worry about team comp.
G Corp Gregor. Do I have that? Looking at the trio arguing over the map once again, a question arose in my mind. By the
G Corp
way,
Gregor is the 3-star banner pull right now.
By the way, this bus was specifically made for Limbus Company, right?
정확히는 저희들만을 위한 버스라고 해야겠네요.
Isn't that basically what I said?
그게 그 뜻 아니냐고 생각하고 계신 것 같네요.
That's weird. I don't think I spoke that part aloud. Is the clock broken or something?
그 정도는 째깍이지 않아도 알 수 있어요. 파우스트는 모르는 것이 없으니까요.
I know everything! Anyway, must have taken a long while to get it out of the oven, especially with that mouth on the side.
예상한 만큼 걸려서 만들었을 뿐이에요.
Alice is a bit scary, but honestly, she probably might be one of the most, so far, dubiously trustful person.
She's trustful, just not pleasant to talk to.
Bit of a know-it-all.
천재예요. 도시의 모든 것을 알고 있죠.
No, I say dubiously trustful because you can feel like you can trust her, but it's also the fact that if she feels like she knows more than she's letting on.
아까부터 저것들이 시끄러워서 잠을 못
I like
자겠잖아.
Heathcliff.
파우스트는 오지랖쟁이가 아니에요. 묻는 것에는 대답하지만
Heathcliff is
묻지도 않은
straightforward.
것을 말하지
Yeah, that's why I
않아요.
like him.
그리고
He has no subtext to him.
인간이
He is
무언가를
just
깨닫기 위해
text.
골똘한 고민을 하는 건 가장 즐거운 일이랍니다.
I don't want to help them because I want them to
상큼하고 싶지
learn.
않네요.
God.
Like I said, this is one of the one of the most generous gotchas I've seen so
뭘
far.
골똘히 고민을 해봤어야 공감을 하죠.
I saw Heathcliff's grip on the bat tighten. However, with Virgilius casting a gaze his way, he clicked his tongue as he crossed his arms and forced his eyes shut. I wonder why they're so vitriolic.
나랑 마음이 꽤 맞는 것 같네, 관리자 양반.
Gregor strikes me as, what if we took Roland and made him even more schlubby?
I don't know, it's a different kind of schlub.
It's like
Gregor is honestly just the most normal.
더 해치울 거 없어? 난 이제
Gregor also like it's also sort of like makes me think of him as like the veteran of the buddy cop duo.
yeah, right. Like Ishmael and Gregor are like they're like the straight men in these ridiculous scenarios. I just use the term men liberally, given Ishmael.
Yeah, like Gregor's like, I've been in the business long enough that I know, like I kind of sort of know what to expect.
Why is Ishmael and Gregor falling behind?
People who don't actively participate in combat get less experience.
So I should use them next turn. Rhodia looks out the window in the back streets before flinching abruptly. Her eyes fell on a group of people with the heads of bugs. Then Gregor's expression shifted as well. It was not out of flinching disgust like Rhodia, though. Well, I should probably, you know, balance out the team a little bit more.
그래, 태워보지 뭐.
Yeah, because Project Moon is more focused on like telling their story than actual like gotcha things. Also, I take them as like a kind of the kind of company that is not like large enough to be like.
Oh, I only have Liu. I only have the Liu for.
To do the gotcha nonsense that most of like the other like gotcha games are, since they're like made by larger companies.
와, 기대되네요. 흥미로운 일이 벌어지면 좋겠어요.
I do like their new artist for the CG. It looks really good.
그래, 혹시 저치들과 아는 사이야?
응? 무슨?
Rodion is so huge! Gregor's face goes dark the moment he looks out the window. Bugheads? Unlike the other miscreants we've run into, they were part insectoid. Well, we've ran into insectoids, actually.
I wasn't paying attention.
단테, 머리가 시계라서 다행이야. 저런 거였음 쳐다볼 때마다 헛구역질했을 것 같아.
What's with like the weird shiny eyes you got going? What's going on here?
저거 그레고리 씨랑 같은 강화 시술 아니에요?
저런 징그러운 벌레 대가리를 일부러 붙여놓는다고?
Hey! Hey! I didn't notice this! You can see Kara on here! That's so funny!
가까이 붙지 마. 너한테도 해충병 없는다.
정말이에요?
장난이야. 내 개그 센스가 이상한 건가?
Damn you kids and your weird sense of humor! While Gregor was left scratching his head, the bus made a languishing sound and came to a slow, deflating halt.
과거 쥐사에서는 대부분의 직원들이 그레고르 씨처럼 생체 무기 시술을 받았어요.
Biomimetic weapons.
그레고르 씨 예전 쥐사 출신이었어요? 그때 쥐사라면
You know how we joke about subtext in Cowers? I just realized that Gregor worked for G Corp. G working for G what? Ishmael frowned as if she remembered something unpleasant, but didn't speak further. Gregor wore a smile on his mouth, but his hardened eyes were resting downcast, just as a moment ago.
저런 분들은 평소엔 어디서 주무시는 건가요?
So, you know how we were talking about how Hong Lu has the boy pussy energy going? There isn't a single hot thought in this man's head ever. Just all flowers and sunshine up there.
세상에는 하늘을 천장 삼고 별을 조명 삼아 사는 사람들도 많은 법이지.
아, 풍류가 있는 분들이로군요.
Ah, they're poetic. How cute. I don't think that's what he meant.
보아하니 저들 역시 우리의 여정을 방해할 마음인가 보군. 내려야 하지 않겠어, 그레고르?
굳이 날 찝어서 말하는 이유는?
Care to explain, boss?
글쎄, 남의 추억을 내 입으로 떠들고 싶진 않은 걸. 앞장서 그레고르. 이유는 네가 잘 알잖아.
Wow, that's fucked. Take the lead, Gregor. You know why.
고약한 사람이네. 당신.
Is trickle of hell.
A group of soldiers with the heads of insects gathered near the bus.
바디 앞장서는 거 별로 안 좋아하는데.
넌 뭐야? 왜 우리랑 같은 팔을 가지고 있지?
가만, 낯익은 얼굴인데.
주로 포스터나 잡지에 서식했던 적이 있지.
It's weird that he's like looking away during this scene, but like, you know, limited resources. Gregor? Do you know them from somewhere?
그런 게 중요한 건 아닌 것 같은데요, 관리자님. 옛날 이야기할 상황은 아니에요.
신경 쓰이긴 하지만 아무렴 어때? 어쨌든 이 앞으로 못 지나간다.
Is that so? I suppose we can't talk this out?
그런데 이것들은 왜 대놓고 벌레 모습인 채로 다니는 거야? 어린애들은 마주치면 눈물부터 터뜨리겠어.
What kids?
그래처럼 티라도 덜 나면 좋잖아.
내가 특이한 케이스야. 대부분은 머리통에 무조건 곤충 부분이 붙어버리거든.
Oh. Oh yeah, because of our Otis skin, that's right.
이걸 운이 좋았다고 해야 할지는 모르겠지만
이유는 모르겠지만 저 사람들 우리가 로보톰의 집으로 향하는 걸 막으려는 것 같았어요.
이들도 황금 가지를 노리는 거야?
그럴지도.
Uh-oh, Dad's out of the bus.
그 정수를 원하는 자는 널렸으니까 각각이 바라는 소망도 다양할 테고. 그렇지 않나?
왜 날 쳐다봐? 내가 알고
It's time for us to get the One Piece. No one else can get the One Piece.
God, like, thinking about the scale of things, Virgilis is taller than everybody. Game, please. I like this here. My clock isn't a magic cure-all for your problems. Don't just charge it willy-nilly, you hear?
I think of it this way. Him being taller than everyone else means that his whole like thing of being the red gaze more ominous and menacing when he's gazing down at you. Otherwise, if you're taller than him, then it's just like Kubrick staring at you. You don't want that.
죄를 새겨주겠어.
Alright, boys. Take him down.
그대로 가보자고.
흉터의 결과요.
Yeah, Rodion is almost as tall as Virgilis, and that's insane. No. There we go.
그대로 가보자고.
공격!
Hey, Hong Lu was having a time there. Thinking for next time when he gets hit to take 2 psychic damage. Overwhelmed. 2 attack power down.
해보기는 할게요. 안 되면 어쩔 수 없지만요.
Man, we did like no damage to that dude.
다음은 어디입니까?
There we go. Now we're seeing some damage. Not sure why you have to keep clashing either. It's the same rules as Runa, where if you win a clash, you keep the dice. So, and it doesn't get like recycled. So like, if you clash and you win, you keep your dice, but theirs is destroyed. That's why you see a lot more clashes. Oh, this combo string is ass, actually.
해보기는 할게요. 안 되면 어쩔 수 없지만요.
다음은 어디입니까?
Ties could theoretically infinite. That's why Hong Lu is clashing so much. Yeah.
갈갈이 베어버렸어. 키보다 정신이 맑을 때가 없군.
You can really tell who I favor using with the levels. Shooting for a combo. Oh yeah. Look, Dominique, if we're gonna do it, we gotta do it excessive. Guides. Ooh. More funny money. After a number of scruffs and scrapes, we arrive at Old Lobotomy Corporation branch. Near the entrance, new faces were waiting for us.
자, 풀 뜯을 시간이다.
내가 필요해?
알탄이예.
What'd she say?
달리자, 로신한테!
빨리 끝내고 밥 먹으러 가자고. 도착했다. 역시 카로는 길을 알았던 거야.
I didn't need a map. Fuck that.
역시는 무슨 역시예요. 저랑 싱클레어 씨가 양쪽에서 얼마나 고생했는데.
그래도 이제 동남쪽과 동북쪽을 구분할 수 있어서 다행이에요, 카론.
Yeah, subtitles for that would be nice. But they gotta develop the game, you know? So this is the old Lobotomy Corporation?
저도 직접 보는 건 처음이네요. 그 일이 있고 나서 시간이 오래 지나진 않았을 텐데요.
세상에, 어떻게 건물이 이 모양일 수가 있죠?
I wonder, my guy, you ever go outside?
부잣집 도련님한테는 익숙하지 못한 광경인가 보군.
You can check with their voice lines that it's translated. Oh, neat. I'll have to see that later.
잡담은 그만.
Unfortunately, Yi-sang does not touch grass.
Yi-sang doesn't seem to say anything right now.
Or no, not Yi-sang, Honglu, sorry.
Yeah. Honglu's too busy enjoying luxury at his home. Huh. There are people over there.
유리 씨와 같은 사무소의 해결사분들이에요. 엘사지부에 이미 몇 번이나 방문한 적이 있는 경험자들이죠.
I do gotta say I like the design of this area specifically, because it does lend to believe, like, once upon a time this used to be some form of community. It still kind of is, but it's fallen to shit because of, you know, a lack of, you know, caring from higher-ups. It actually feels like a lived-in area rather than, you know, a video game level. Specifically the basketball hoop makes me smile.
Trash piling up, clothesline.
왼쪽에 있는 분은 홉킨스 씨, 그리고 오른쪽에 계시는 분이 아야 씨다.
Can they ball? I don't know. I feel like Don Quixote could do some mad ballin'.
안녕하십니까.
So, this girl. I love her so much. If anything bad had happened to her, I'd kill everyone on this fucking bus and then myself.
붉은 시선님, 직접 만나뵐 수 있어서 정말 영광입니다.
Wait, they're an grade 8 fixer. How long do you think they'll even live?
You know, if they're careful, they might live for another chapter. Also, this guy, fuck this guy.
Wait. They met us.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
저 앞에 허름한 창고
Bootlicker.
보이지? 안쪽에
Ass
지하로
kisser.
내려가는 계단.
Yeah, let me introduce you to fucking Otis. I'm sure you two will get along.
계단부터는 여기 유리 씨가 맡을 거고.
Hey, Chachi, how's it going?
네.
여기 해결사 분들도 경력직이니 돌발
Hey,
상황은 잘 대처해 줄 거야.
Have cookies.
I want cookie.
이만하면 되었겠지.
I got Rice Krispies treats though. I could get that.
여기까지다. 버스에서 너희들을 기다리고 있겠어.
Yeah, you kids have fun. I'm gonna stay on the bus. Huh? Wait, what?
언제까지고 뒷바라지를 해주고 있을 거라 생각했다면 큰 오산입니다, 단테.
This is the level 99 character telling you, nah, I'm not gonna do your fucking work. Guess he found silver without the... Wow, dude! How much did you strip mine a mountain?
혼자서 발 뻗고 쉬고 있겠다는 건가?
애당초 내가 동행하면 너희들은 관광하러 내려가는 거나 다를 바가 없지 않겠나?
한마디로 실컷 쥐어 터지고 썰리고 오라는 법은.
보통 저렇게 말하면 항상 다른
He's kind of right. You do need the experience, but also
what the fuck,
someone's got to
dude?
watch the bus.
Oh yeah.
Someone's got to watch the bus.
So I like how Ishmael and Gregor are the same height, which makes me wonder, is Ishmael tall or Gregor short?
편한 대로 생각해.
Well, you got me to play this. It's free. The cost of entry is not high at all.
Yeah, it's free for members that gotcha, which you don't have to spend money on it. And this game is like, it's pretty generous compared to other gotchas where you don't have to like wail just to get
right
anywhere.
네, 잘 해내고 오겠습니다. 붉은
Yes, I've been
시선님.
here the whole time, Chachi. Hello.
Festival was hiding in front of us the whole time.
최선을 다해보긴 할게요.
I'll do my best, I think. The Charon drives wherever Mephistopheles. Oh wait, fighting. Hi. Where are our friends in all this? I don't think there's like any variance on the stack, so fuck it.
돌격합니다. 거점을 찾았습니다.
Well, the good thing you're not a werewolf, Chachi. Well, have a good night.
Good night, Shashi.
I really love how this soundtrack goes, by the way.
Yeah, the Project Moon soundtracks are always fucking stellar.
깡총. 다음은 어디입니까? 약점은 파악했어.
There's also
Now
something
we
that
just
gets
go
you
through
two temples for like $3.
Gun.
Library of Arena gameplay, not yet.
Similar, but you know.
10-4 is always a good line.
You can get 3
Yeah, I was looking at 3 blue. You won 3. You were saying 3 yellow, weren't you?
Yeah, you can get 3
well,
yellow
if I
or
get
3
3,
blue.
if I get 3 yellow, I'm not getting 3 blue. That's the issue.
Well,
Yeah.
3 yellow, 3 blue really depends on what bonus you want. But you go for 3 yellow, you can get 2 green.
I think the 3 blue is stronger than 2
do you get a passive that activates?
Yeah, you got passive that activates depending on which one it is. Depending on like, you get 3 or more of what color.
Well, we can't get 3 yellow if we want 2 green. We would only get 2 yellow, 2 green.
All right.
Now I gotta remember which one I wanted to use. This one, then blue.
I know like 3 blue, absolute resonance is analytical, which is I want to say like you do more damage to people with debuffs.
Jesus! We have a 3 green. I think that's the best we got. Technically, we have a 3 yellow as well.
I feel like the game will start becoming more complex when you hit your first abnormality. Then they start throwing. Then that's when the kitty goes get cut.
Oh yeah. Which we might hit today because we're actually making good pace.
Because you're imagining how he was going through this casually, like, oh yeah, it's and suddenly, wait, what the fuck is this? This freaking Love Town character. So wait a second, it's not right. It's not right at all.
Look at the height chart on the website. Ishmael and Gregor appear to be about 5'8". Ryoshu's so weird. I think her entire bit is Japanese wordplay.
Noise.
Yeah, it's translated as her making like nonsensical acronyms.
Which story chapter yet? We are currently in chapter 1. We're about to hit the dungeon.
Oh, we just finished 1-9.
Thank you for the follow, Contrarian. Grade A fixers. No, I'm sorry, not grade A, grade 8. That's wordplay. Just before we entered the Lobotomy Corporation
you look at any info to see who.
Just before we entered the LC branch facility, Virgilus stopped me all of a sudden. Whoa, that was a weird line read. Hang on a second. Virgilus stopped me all of a sudden. It seems he had something to say to me alone. What are you talking about, Festivor?
Hey, you.
What are you talking about?
You can look at the enemy info. You don't know. Look, do you think you have better knowledge here? Get out of here.
피가 범람할 시간이요. 피가 범람할
Virgil
시간이요.
pulls you aside because he wants to grind gears.
평등하게.
저를요? 최선은 다해볼게요.
The good thing of certain member of the cast of the Reverberation isn't here. Otherwise, she'll be really weird about your gears.
몸이 따라줄지 모르겠지만 가라면 가야지.
단테, 잠깐 나 좀 보시죠.
Yes, Dad. What do you want?
We ball.
While the team was busy exchanging greetings, Virgil called me to a secluded place with a basketball.
미리 말해두자면 저들은 8급 해결사입니다.
Yeah, buddy, let me tell you, they're grade 8 fixers.
Let me tell you in advance, they cannot ball. They will never be balling.
Grade 8?
서열이 낮은 심부름꾼이라는 뜻입니다.
Means they suck. They're shit.
They're babies.
저들을 이용은 하되 의존하려 하지 말아야 할 겁니다.
Use them to your benefit, but don't rely on them.
It's not like you couldn't rely on the people when they first came to save you.
I can't count on them to deal with everything for us, in other words. I nodded to let him know that I understood his point.
어쩌면 그 버스 안에서 제대로 대화라는 걸 할 수 있는 건
You might be the only person I can talk to, but you can't talk back.
문을 빕니다. 단테.
That just reminds me of like Wolfgrim from Divinity Original Sin 1, where he technically can't talk back to you and can only listen. Virgilius pat my shoulder with a bitter smile before slowly making his way back to the bus.
The whole crux of like why everything is as it is in Divinity 1 is really stupid. I like it. The original Sin 1, that is.
Is that the one with the Threads of Fate, or was that 2?
Original Sin 1 was the one where you play as a pair of people.
Yeah, but like, which one had the plot of like the Threads of Fate being unraveled?
I can't remember, but it's
이대로 가보자고.
Oh!
All I know is that's the one where you're playing as the Inquisition.
Yeah, 2 is the one where you play as the Inquisition.
No, 2 is the original Sin 1 is when where they're the bad guys.
Oh, okay.
Well, they're into this where because you're working with people who are hunting down sorcerers. In original Sin 2 is when you are a sorcerer.
침묵을 안겨드리죠. 당연한 결과죠.
It's very funny to see people on the tail end of a fight like go up like a Misatsu. We have a 3 chain of either red or blue. We can't get both. If I go for the orange, I can't get either.
해보겠습니다.
Oh, wow. Faust got staggered immediately. What happened? We got 2 staggers immediately.
Kind of pop me go.
What?
You have to pay attention to one-sideds because they'll fuck you up.
So it's basically, I think that's one of the things when you're looking at the clash triangles of who's being attacked by who.
It looked alright, but I didn't realize that it was just so awful against my favor. 3 orange into 4 blue looks like the angle here. Coin differential, maybe.
그 누구도 볼 수 없게.
Punch the shit out of him!
침묵의 안개들이 완전한 침묵.
Oh god, I thought the game crashed for a second.
아, 너무 열심히 했어.
Hey, look who did all the work.
먹을 수 있겠군.
Gregor did 125 damage. Faust took 82.
Pain.
And now the meat and potatoes of today's stream, probably. Dungeons. So the first thing you notice is that we need a currency we don't have. We make that currency by turning our stamina into that currency.
69, nice.
Nice. During a final stretch of each chapter, you'll be exploring a dungeon, a very fucking long one. Designate your identities. Who will enter the dungeon with you? You can't adjust your team once inside, so choose wisely. I'm trying to like adjust it because I notice we have a lot of this here? I don't know what this icon is.
That's Pride.
Oh yeah, we
so it's Wrath, Gluttony, or no,
Envy. No,
Envy is purple.
I think it's Lust then?
Yeah, orange is Lust. Wrath, Lust, Sloth, Gluttony, Gloom, Pride, and Envy.
I'm just wondering if I can if that's like imbalanced or what. But then
it
again,
depends. Remember, that's the currency you need to use, like ego and whatnot. So it's like, it's important to make sure you know what attacks to use against what, because passive defenses, passives, and like their defenses and stuff. There's also another thing is that if you also want to use any ego, you need you build up by using those attacks to expend this currency.
Yeah.
And you have to remember that.
Oh, interesting. These guys are low level. Maybe I should not use them.
Yeah, probably not. No. And using ego is kind of your way through some of the hardest fights. So if you just bring nobody who has any gloom attacks, then you're just not going to be able to use certain egos.
It's interesting because like I didn't use ego until like the very last portion of the dungeon.
목표인가요? 손쉽죠.
Well, one thing that can help make or break a fight.
Yeah.
Something you should rely on, but it's just something that you just gotta like be aware of.
We entered the derelict building of Lobotomy Corporation. As the lights go dim, the dreadful stench from underground grows stronger.
The cognition filter kicks in.
냄새가 지독해요.
허파 속으로 쓰레기가 막 붙고 있어. 되려 머리가 맑아지는 냄새요.
I feel like I could probably, pull off Yi-Song as an outfit.
다시 한번 말씀드리지만
I got the bags under my eyes.
전투가 끝나도 되살아나지 못해요.
So obviously you gotta do a cosplay of Gregor.
Yeah? The problem is I gotta grow my hair out for that, and that feels like a trial.
Wig.
What a wonderful woman. Just so airheaded. I love her.
Oh, she's about to be airheaded, alright.
I'm gonna keep her alive the best I can. I can chain one more person to my dumbass body. The sources of rancid smell were a more pressing concern. Looks like they probably died a while ago.
정확한 관측이십니다. 시체의 붕괴기에 다다른 것으로 보이는군요.
This is what I'm talking about with Otis. This is what I'm talking about Otis. I thought Otis was gonna be like the shady character that's very subtle until they stab you in the back. No, Otis is the fucking teacher's pet. It's hilarious.
Brown noser.
You always gotta have the one.
벌레들이 한창 잔치라도 여는 모양이네.
얼른 서두르자고.
응? 그래. 자기 혹시 벌레 무서워해?
Rodion, you're such a fucking tease.
이건 노파심인데 설마 벌레 시체를 얼굴에 들이대는 유치한 짓은? 하지 않을 거라고. 아이, 저리 치워! 뭐 이렇게 웃긴 거야?
I really do like it when the voice actors get energetic, because you can tell they're just like going for it.
웃기잖아. 벌레를 무서워하는 게 다른 사람도 아닌 자기일 줄은.
Already on that. That's
그렇게
insensitive.
싫었어?
Oh yeah, it is a little fucked up, Rodion.
됐어.
거기 장난은 그만 쳐라. 관리자님이 신경
No
쓰셔야
fun
할 걸
allowed. We
만들지
gotta do
말란
the
말이야.
group project. Come on.
잠깐. 이 시체는 아직 온기가 있군요.
공격받은 건 꽤 최근인 듯하구려.
The gloom that had cast over Yuri's face cleared after observing the bodies for a minute.
우리 아니 로보토미 코퍼레이션 직원들은 아니네요.
여긴 이제 금광이나 다름없는 곳이 되어버려서 어중이 떠중이들도 모여든다더군요. 몇몇 해결사나 조직들 사이에선 로봇
The lobotomy dream, baby.
팔린 러쉬란 말이
Everything kept laughing in their heels.
We gotta get that E-rush going.
로드 앤 러쉬.
멋있는 줄임이군.
Rio, is this the first time you've spoken on stream since the start?
Yoshi, what the fuck are you talking about?
조용히 있다가 기껏 말한다는 게.
그러한 잉글리쉬는 우리의 뜻을 가물하게 만들지 않겠소.
English.
제 말이 그 말이. 이성 씨, 뭔가 말수가 많아진.
I like Ishmael here is like, wait, why the fuck are you two suddenly talking?
이상하오?
그이는 원래 말수가 적지 않은 사람이에요.
He does talk though.
최근에 조금 바뀌었을 뿐.
관찰력이 높은 졸개가 많아지는 건 나쁘지 않은 일이지. 계속 지금의 상태를 유지해줬으면 좋겠군. 가지.
마치 그대가 캡틴 같구려. 관리자께서 할 일이라고 보만.
I like Isai who's like, wow, you really are taking that literal, huh, manager?
Brown noser.
주제가 넘었습니다, 관리자님.
I really don't like brown nosers.
I don't know, like Otis.
Stock ups are such a pain in the ass.
I know,
I
but
think it's
Otis
really
is
like
so
she's-
fucking funny.
I think her whole thing is that she's very into the whole chain of command thing. So she's very like by the book.
No,
kind of,
no,
like,
it's
personality.
nothing. Let's just head down.
That's why she seems more of a brown noser compared to everyone else who are just very free about how they are.
Most of the corpses' body parts were morphed in bizarre ways. One had a pair of wings protruding through their intestines, and another had horribly twisted antennae hanging down.
우리가 아까 마주쳤던 자들이랑 비슷해 보이지 않나요?
그 벌레 머리 하고 있던 사람들 말이죠.
It's so weird that this is a band of misfits, and then we have Ishmael here, who is like one of the most normalist ever.
조용. 전방에 거수자 포착.
Uniform tangos? As Otis noted, multiple figures could be seen down the corridor.
거수자? 그 뭐야?
Yes, thank you, Rodion. I was afraid to ask.
거동 수상자 적일지도 모른다고.
Military lingo. UTs.
I'm sure one idea crossed all our minds. The enigmatic abnormalities that might be roaming this facility, as Faust mentioned. That might be what the shadowy figures are.
마주칠 수밖에 없겠군.
어이, 거기 누구야?
Instead, what we faced were people. It was too early to deem that as fortunate, though.
뭐야, 이 근방엔 우리들 뿐이라며.
Man, they're enjoying a lunch, aren't they?
입구 쪽에서 처리를 못한 건가? 그새 다른 쥐새끼들이 들어왔나 보군.
Trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. Oh, I see what's going on here. That's a bag. I thought some dude had like a weird zipper ass for a second.
어이 벌레들, 아까 그 시체들은 너네 친구들이냐?
시체? 나이 새끼.
잠깐.
어디서 온 찌꺼기들인진 모르겠지만 들어봐.
Oh, there is a dude on the ceiling. I didn't even notice him.
Oh shit!
Gamers don't look up.
Okay. You had to also notice these guys here. These are G Corp remnants.
Yep, they're just here for a snack.
거기는 너희에게 양보할게. 서로 챙길 것만 챙기고 좋고.
Oh, I don't like that laugh.
알아본 것 같네.
The moment the soldier's eyes landed on Gregor's face, their thin veil of kindness was torn down.
배신자 녀석.
아, 너는 전방에 소속돼 있었나 보네. 어때? 그래도 포스터보다는 실물이 낫지.
Wow, Gregor, what the fuck?
헛소리 집어쳐. 내가 너 따위에게 경례를 했었다는 게 역겨우니까.
이런 실물이 되고 한 것도 아닌데.
너는 그 가짜는 특혜로 시술 부작용 없이 평범한 사람 행세하며 살아갔겠지만 우린 아니었어. 이 기만자 새끼야. 우린 전쟁에서 패배하자마자 버려졌다고.
버려진 건 나도 마찬가지였어. 모든 군인들이 똑같지 않나?
I do like how Gregor's like, hey, same. Isn't that normal?
그 중에서도 너희들은 버려진 벌레처럼 살아가길 선택했나 보지?
어이, 적을 도발해서 좋을 건 없지 않은가?
Otis sitting here like, bro, what the fuck?
당신도 군 출신이라면 알잖아. 앞에 서 있는 것들과 싸우게 될지 아닐지 정도는.
순순히 보내줄 생각이었는데.
저 배신자 새끼째로 잘라 죽여주지.
어이없는 새끼들이네. 우리가 엔케팔린을 가져오면 그대로 뒤통수 갈겼을 것들이.
I like how when Heathcliff has a thought, it's actually very like reasonable thinking.
Yeah, Heathcliff got it in one.
밑바닥에 떨어질 대로 떨어진 놈들한테 의리란 게 남아있을 것 같냐? 가진 놈들도 뒤통수를 쳐 때리는 판인데 그럼 말랑한 걸 기대하냐 넌?
Zero intelligence, 10 insight.
Wisdom build.
So, dungeons. You like Darkest Dungeon? Because it's kind of like that. So you could travel to adjacent sectors and you could fully explore the dungeon. I don't know if it's advisable to do that.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a point.
Especially since you don't recover until you hit certain rooms.
Yeah, and I don't think you can use the recovery room twice.
And I also don't think you get benefits for doing the rooms. I think your only benefit is clearing the dungeon.
Dungeons actually give a ton of experience, Beowulf.
So we're gonna go, this way. First impression of the Lobotomy Corporation branch facility was downright gruesome. Rendered speechless, we stared into the corpses of people with insectile features. And we get to... And for the rest of the dungeon, everybody's HP and sanity is tracked. There are points where they get reset, but you have to take real consideration on who you take.
But this is just a branch. This is just a branch department of the body corporation. So whatever happens here, I don't care. The real one that matters is outside of the city.
God, what do you think happened to us in this scenario? Well, we got booked is what happened.
We got booked and nowhere outside of that. We got ejected out of the city.
We got sent to Brazil, apparently.
I mean, at this point, Brazil is probably a nicer place than the city, let's be real.
흉터의 결과요.
한 건 했다.
Damn, girl!
준비해줘, 단테.
I don't know what exactly but she said, but you could tell she was like asking for like praise from Dante. Do we want 3 yellow or 3 blue?
I mean, does it really matter?
Kind of, because blue has more slash, I believe.
They seem to be strong against slash, actually.
No, slash fatal.
Oh, okay.
That's one thing I remember when doing the dungeon earlier today, is that slash is very good here.
돌격합니다. 공격.
Did you do the dungeon on a different account or something?
Yeah, on my phone, which was miserable. It was so tiny.
Get a bigger phone.
I suppose so. Gregor lights his cigarette and takes a drag, followed by smoke streaming out from his mouth.
다른 보안업체에 취직을 해도 이것보다는 나았을 텐데요.
평생을 군인으로 살았던 자들이다. 다른 직업으로 새 출발하기엔 적응하고 바뀌어야 할 것들이 너무 많았겠지.
It's a little finicky, yeah.
그리고 몰락한 날개 출신이라는 건 엄청난 꼬리표야. 누가 받아주면 구둣발이라도 핥아줘야 할 정도로.
Oops.
미안하다. 내가 생각이 짧았네.
At least Gregor's polite.
아니에요. G사나 L사나 상황은 비슷했겠죠. 날개가 부러진다는 건 그만큼 혼란스러운 사건이니까.
This dictionary has like so many problems.
And now, the fun part. We were perplexed by the encounter with creatures that resembled abnormalities at first glance. Yuri just seemed as confused as the rest of us. Enemy info. What? Did we use Yisung last time? I think we did.
이번 지휘도 부탁드립니다.
As someone who knew someone who went from a soldier to civilian, they have mandatory classes on civilian life as part of the retirement process. Like resume writing. Yeah. In dangerous creatures we call abnormalities exist. Encounters with them are unavoidable. They always contain at least one body part. Each part has its own slot and skills. Choose one of your skills and drag it into the abnormality. If you played Library of Ruina, it's the system. You've redirected the target. By using speed, you can freely manipulate abnormality attacks. When confronting abnormalities, it is vital to switch targets so they can play out in your favor. And there's part breaking. When you break a part, it becomes vulnerable to all types. But sometimes it may not be good to do it. The only issue I have here is that it's a little harder to determine what goes where. It looks like our darling young lad is a free action.
The actual gameplay, where it sharp tell you, yeah, this is how it actually is going to be. And then afterwards, yeah, the kid gloves are finally off.
돌격합니다.
Damn, almost killed that thing.
제가 해낸 거 맞죠? 해냈어요.
We're gonna see the word dominating. Dominating. Oh, we have one stagger, and also one thing to note: always get the arrows. The arrows are wonderful.
Wonderful arrows.
Arrows are your friend.
알겠습니다.
What's the blue orb?
다음은 어디입니까?
I'm pretty sure that's a representation of your sanity. Blue is high sanity, red is low sanity.
Yeah, the arrow option I discovered when I was playing. It's very nice.
전 처음 봐요. 이런 것들은.
Here's a really fun segment that's gonna make you hate a character.
모른다고?
Hopkins is a piece of shit. Hopkins' face quickly turned into a cold frown. It was in such stark contrast to the face he showed before sucking Virgilus's dick.
아니, 그게...
우리가 굳이 추락한 날개에 깃털을 준 이유가 뭔지 알지 않나?
Yeah. As Gregor mentioned before, if you worked for a fallen wing, everybody hates you.
엘사의 지부의 의뢰를 조금이나마 안전하게 해결하려고.
잘하네. 하급 관리직 출신에게 별로 바라는 것도 없었어. 길 안내. 그리고 저 환상체인지 환장체인지 하는 걸 어떻게 조져야 할지.
Yeah, Yuri used to be a lobotomy corporation employee. But then L-Corp went renegade, and the head was like, hey, everybody that was in this wing is a fucking write-off.
근데 처음 본다는 말이나 하면 우린 어떻게 해야 되는 거냐?
호핀스, 배고파졌어?
And this is why I like Aya. Aya comes like, are you hangry? Have a Snickers.
And you have to remember, these are grade 8 pictures. They had sit down for us. They're expendable.
이 개체는 환상체에서부터 비롯된 또 무언가. 어쩌면
그 코퍼레이션이 모든 환상체를 관리하고 있지는 않았을 수도 있어. 유리양이 공부를 소홀히 하지 않았다면 스스로를 탓할 필요도 없을 것이요.
Yeah, when you get to the dungeon, Yi-san kind of starts becoming one of my favorite characters just because it's just like out of nowhere this like snarky little ball of sass. But also,
he's actually pretty nice.
Yeah, he's not afraid to snark at people that are also dicks too.
감사합니다.
뭘 간질거리게 입씨름을 하고 있어. 가서 두들겨 패면 되잖아.
When the labs anything to go by, it was less the head getting involved in more of the white nights and dark days fucking up the balance. Yeah.
시킨다면 할 뿐이다.
I'll do it as a totally normal human, don't worry. I really want Marisol just to be a fucking alien. I know that's not how the book goes, but I look at him and he's just really just comes off as someone trying really hard to be human. Continued battles wounded and fatigued the sinners. It was about time I winded the clock. Faust looks around for the right spot for me to do my thing in the corner.
I've never seen those about me before. Hey, who cares? There's nothing I ever worked at. It's like, wait a second. That looks like one of them White Knights dudes. Silly guy up here. Fuck, I'm here again.
Oh, neat! I didn't notice it, but in the corner of that one scene, you can see open Enkephalin boxes.
Yep.
Oh boy, the flesh ball. Oh hey, we have auto battle on now. Why?
I mean, you've already dealt with these things.
No, we haven't dealt with the Pecatulum Acadi?
I guess it's because your observation level is high enough on the Pecatulum Goulet.
Weird. Let's show off auto battle. Damn!
Rolling.
Damn! Auto battle fucking rules!
It's essentially, it's like I can't figure out what's the best play here. The game will like calculate what would be like what would possibly be like a good way of winning. You choose win rate. These are win clashes, where you just want to do damage. Just click damage.
흉터의 결과요.
Katie, but rather the Picadum enemies are a specific sin. Oh.
역시.
Also, I don't even know why Hopkins is so fucking upset about it. These things ain't nothing.
There are a couple Zayn's out there that are pieces of shit. One is here in the stream right now. Wink.
The thing is, you have to think of it this way, where it's like, she was brought on for a specific reason, and if she can't, you know,
she didn't do
what she was brought on for, then what she's used for.
And Hopkins, having the inferiority complex he has, feels the need to step on that woman.
Also, he's calling us the Red Gaze's minions, which... Oh, okay, cool.
I see I'm the Red Gaze now.
수아라고?
하!
아이고, 우리 홉킨스가 말실수를 해서 제가 대신 사과할게요.
Yeah, I think I was here as like, God, if anything happens to this woman, I will kill everybody in the room and then myself.
그런데 왜 이렇게 꾸물럭대는 거야, 홉킨스?
She's great. What a wonderful girl.
무슨 말을 하는 거야? 내가 언제?
Hopkins got up after a bit of dawdling. His pockets were laden with something, but I decided not to bother pointing it out.
Not important anyways.
What a fucking bitch.
Yeah, Red Gaze is introduced in Leviathan, and in Leviathan, I believe he has red hair. Here, though, he has white. Continuing battles, wounded and fatigued the sinners. It was about time I winded my clock. Oh wait, I already read this.
뭐 이쯤이면 적당하겠네요.
As I opened the door, Faust suddenly stood before me.
단테, 눈을 감고 어둠 속에 숨어 있는 별을 찾아보세요.
Is there a dog to pet in this game? It's a Project Moon game that is about a dystopian city. Take a guess.
You see a dog in like Project A. It's best not to approach it.
It's gonna punch you is the issue. The star. This one won't hurt, right?
별을 찾는 것만이라면 아프지는 않죠.
Something about the way Faust put that bothered me, but I decided to trust her and blocked my sight.
다시 눈을 뜨면 까마득했던 별은.
Yeah, I can see Don Quixote as just an adorable fucking golden retriever. Not a single thought in that head.
당신과 눈을 맞추고 있을 거예요.
That's beautiful. That light, is it only visible to me?
아니요. 당신을 통해서 이젠 모두가 던전이 아니지만 모두가 별을 통해 당신을 통한 혜택을 받을 수 있게 되었죠.
그럼 얼른 시계 돌려주세요. 어깨뼈 쪽이 아까부터 탈구된 것 같거든요.
I like that there's like, can we like hurry this up? I think I dislocated my shoulder.
돌린다고요? 그 시계 정말 돌릴 수 있는 거였어요?
돌아가기만 하겠어. 엄청 신기한 능력을 가지고 있다고. 요리 씨도 한번 구경해봐.
Getting a little friendly with the expendable help there, Gregor. Will no one recognize the pain I endure?
I mean, to be fair, Yuri's like the lost little puppy. You just want to take her and give her pets.
You can find checkpoints as you explore the dungeon. Your sinners will fully refill their HP and SP upon reaching one. When all of your sinners die, you'll be brought back here. Do note that the progress made beyond said checkpoint will be reset if you die. Apple?
Yeah.
The clock restored all of the sinners to health, but the facility continues to grow more foreboding. Hopkins... what? Hoping that I was only imagining the spikes covering the aisles bristle up, we proceeded further. So this is a big boy fight, so we want big boy energy. I think I like Ishmael more than Rio.
목표인가요? 손쉽죠.
상쾌한 기분.
You're welcome.
I'm dying here.
그 시계 진짜 신기하네요. 정말 듣도 보도 못한 기술이에요.
이 정도면 특이점 수준인데 대체 어떤 날개가 뒤에?
Buddy, are your hemorrhoids acting up? Hopkins greedily stared at my head. I really tried to ignore it, but looking at his stuffed pockets again.
단테, 왜 네 머리를 붙잡고 있는 거야?
It's nothing! It's nothing! This is my head!
Hopkins, you can't steal my head.
관리자께서
I need
가진
that.
시계는 저들의 목숨을 돌려줄 수는 없어.
시계는 수감자들에게만 동작해요.
I'm really curious how Faust knows that.
What did she say?
That Faust knows that the clock will only work for the sinners.
Remember, Faust knows absolutely everything. I wonder why.
I'm wondering how she knows everything.
Let's take a look at her book.
배에 구멍이 쑥 났는데 못 죽고 되살아나지면 그게 더 끔찍하잖아?
I actually made a joke about this when playing D&D, that someone got stabbed in the stomach dead, and someone cast Revivify on them, and I'm just like, wouldn't that just heal the hole around the spike? And lo and behold, we had a donut man.
아니다. 배가 뚫린 거면 운이 좋은 거지. 몇 초 안에 죽으니까.
Wait! Oh! There she goes!
Well,
time for everyone to die, including myself!
Let's be real. You're a Zion and I'm a WoW. You're not winning that.
A hard tentacle erupts from the wall and penetrates Aya's abdomen in an instant. You know who else was a Zayin? The Pink Army.
Fuck you.
Eh? Eh? Eh?
That doesn't count!
I can't believe Highway is just floating in the chart like it's Valentine's Day.
Yeah. I'm adorable. Wink.
전원, 전투 준비.
내가 말했지.
Wanna tell ya?
난 항상
I've always been a lucky girl.
좋았다니까.
Aww.
이미 절명했어.
자, 이럴 때일수록 정신을 똑바로 차려야지.
I like that you could hear Gregor just fumbling as he tries to comfort her.
일반적인 공격의 형태를 취하고 있지 않네요.
And it's as Festivore said, they're rank 8 fixers. They don't got long for this world. Thanks for the sub, Gnosis.
Precious sin roll, too good, too pure for this world.
명령을 부탁드립니다.
Felt pity for Yuri. She looked at Aya's corpse and then back to us with tears in her eyes. Nevertheless, Yuri,
yeah, it's
Hopkins,
terrible.
Aya, those three I can't revive. We have to fight now if we don't want any more casualties.
현명한 판단이십니다.
This is a little.
저 째까기는 소리가 해석이 되는 건가?
Otis gave Hopkins a fiery glare, but soon reminded herself of her priorities and breathed in to shout.
관리자님의 명령이다. 졸개들아, 포위 진영을 구축한다. 목표는 전방의 거수자.
네.
그런데 저걸 잘하고 칭할 수 있는지가 의문이구만.
Slowly encroaching vines, followed by the shadow of a figure that looked to be several times taller than human. It was approaching, begetting fright unlike any foe we faced up until now.
Why couldn't it have been Hopkins?
I know, right? Fuck that guy. Prolium Fatale? Ebony Creen's Apple. You may fight abnormalities of multiple parts in the dungeons you explore. In such cases, each part will have different resistances and passives. We have prepared an encyclopedia for you. It lists the resistances, skills, and passives.
Get the term. Yeah, it's a different form of Snow White's apple. It's That's because I forget the term for it. It wasn't Wonderlab, something like that. Which it's
variants, I
variant
think.
or something like that.
They don't have. Oh, they do have. Wow, they have stories. Oh shit.
Yeah, there you go. Aberrations.
Aberrations.
Aberrations are basically different versions of are like a different version of the abnormality.
3 9s and a 3. What do we have? We have a 14. We have we have a 10. And we have nothing else. Oh boy. And she has attack, and it has attack power up 4. Ugh. So for the 9s, I think. Oh, one has -50. So that's gonna be. Oh, this is 300. Holy shit.
Yeah, Gregor seems to be weak to the sin and the damage type. That's an issue.
This way, gotta make use of dodging or blocking.
Yeah, I'm just checking to see if I have anything else that can answer that. Oh no! Fucking what?
Wow, I mean, you chose poorly for this fight.
Oh wow, I did, yeah. Like the best answer is this, and even then, it's like not the best. If there
I've played this fight before. I have an idea. Whoops! I need my strongest characters. Not. See, this is why it's not necessarily a whole having strongest characters, but the right group.
Pretty much. Also, I had a totally different roster in my phone file.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is the point you don't want to. That's why this is the point where you don't want to rely on like who your strongest is. It's basically team competence who like to be able to answer these problems.
Jeez, that gets 200 off that? What the fuck? Wait, did I miss the thing here?
I mean...
So that becomes 4 plus 6.
Excuse my boo, if you read Wonderlab, the comic, you will see aberrations of many things, such as an aberration of nothing there, known as nothing is. I never finished it, but it was like behind a paywall.
That's clashing. Oh, that just. Oh! She doesn't have high speed, so that's just a one-sided attack. That's why it's a little awkward. That's why this is hella awkward. Good lord.
Owing has to think now.
Oof. Man, we are not getting any hits in. Holy shit. That one went a lot better than I thought it would.
You got a different body part. My god, where is this? Monster Hunter?
The floor's vines are a hassle. Maybe there'll be a chance to get rid of them. Oh, shit. Yi-san got stunned. Is there anything that could work against that? The answer is a resounding fuck no. Nine. I think for that one, I just have to use an evasive ability. Two plus 750. Yeah, the ammo limit thing was also probably not a good idea. I totally forgot that he has ammo. Also, wow, we're speed -1 here too. Ugh.
I mean, it is a aberration of Snow White's apple.
So she's not intercepting anything, so I just have to attack and hope for the best. Like, that's the best we could do under these circumstances. Hey, we got it! But also I got a one-sided attack. Well, that was fucking miserable. When fighting abnormalities, you may have to make key decisions. It's required you to choose a sinner or an action based on your current situation. An abnormality's response may vastly differ, so choose wisely.
It brought this fucking music back.
Which music was this from? A heart torn into a thousand. A heart turned into 1,000 pieces must be kept from all eyes. Thus it is buried in the ground and tangled itself. Yet someone has to pull these up these thorny roots, as there is no wound that can remain unearthed. The sinners gave each other looks. Being coiled in piercing sharp pain was something to avoid even in one's dreams. Yet someone had. Oh. Dry earth must be returned. Which sinner's up to the task? I think Yisan just wins it here.
Yup.
I forget what cutscenes were using the body parts for the song, but I know it was used in one of the fights of the final realization.
Though the injury may heal, distrust may take deep root in the heart. Effect of entangling roots expired. Oh, it has +4 power again. Holy shit. This is a rough fight. Especially when the thing does 300 damage to fucking... Ugh.
Hey, this is where it gets to a point where it's like, hey, those auto battles and whatnot, team comp is actually very important.
I don't think I have anything relevant for that. I just have to intercept that and hope for the best. Man, Gregor's attacks are kinda butt. Like 2 and 3s? What is this? That's a 9. Well, we have a 10 here, which should do really well. Though based on what Dominique said, it looks like it's a bit even. That's a 2 to 9 with 100. That should be all clashes. And then we have a one-sided attack. Is this fight scripted? No! On my phone, this fight was way easier. Ugh! There we go. We got one of the body parts. Oh, come on! Ugh! That is a stunned Heathcliff. He's still getting attacks.
Well, Project Moon has done like things like event triggers and whatnot, like certain like scripted moments and stuff. But they tend to not do scripted fights. It's not the whole. Well, actually, the only thing that will like scripted they had was like the first fight, like the very first fight in of this game.
Yeah, everything else is generally like gonna be what's it called? 27, 21, 27.
Yeah, basically just gotta show it in, and afterwards you just you're on your own now. If you live, you live. Otherwise, Good luck.
That's the 2-7. Well, this seems to be more in my favor. Wait, where are the arrows going?
How it possibly read him so the how white team comp is important. On my phone, I have a different team, and it made this fight pretty simple, not so bad.
Yeah.
So here it's like.
돌격합니다.
The part of the gotcha where it's like, well, this is where luck comes in. And the thing about gotcha is that playing luck ain't gonna help you too much with that.
Yeah, especially when the variance is so low in this. Ooh, I staggered something. We got 2 9s coming in. Where's my other 2, 3, 1, 4? Ugh, I don't have anything else that could take care of a 9. Yisung. That's actually not bad. And then everybody else could just beat on the staggered part.
돌격합니다.
날 뛰어보라고.
Shoot that fucking arm off.
Whoa! That was a big attack.
Oh, Yisun had a counter. That's what that. Oh, no attacks whatsoever. Let's go.
Get her ass.
돌격합니다.
These kind of games is what I like about like fights that like kind of like fusion fights, like sort of like puzzle fights in a way. Because it's not straight fights, you just play through the thing. It's kind of like you don't have to think too much, just go in and strategize. But this is like a bit of a puzzle fight. You gotta actually think about what you're doing.
Yisung's at 3. Please tell me we have another 9. Ugh, I mean we kinda do, but it's not a great one. But it's still in my favor.
I can move back to the making things stressful.
Damn! Got it! That was rough!
Gets to a fight where it's like, you have to stop this thing in 3 turns, otherwise...
A DPS race?
It's the shit show.
환상체는
So that was it, says the guy who wasn't even in the fight.
I mean, he was relevant, he just got his ass beat a bunch of times.
클리포트 억제력 때문이에요.
Ah yes, the Clyfoth. Remember that shit? The Doomsday counter?
뭐? 커피포트?
I like him I like the wordplay. You're like, coffee pot?
환상체들을 약화시키는 힘이에요. 격리실에서 보다 안전하게 환상체를 관리하기 위해 사용되는 겁니다. 황금가지를 회수할수록 그 억제력도 점점 약해져 가겠죠.
God, you know who Faust reminds me of? The fucking Wikipedia clone girl from Advance Wars Days of Ruin.
나중엔 100번을 죽었다 깨어나도
Clyfoth is not in play, it is being used as an explanation for this area. That's a terrifying thought. Where did corpse go anyways? I'm pretty sure that attack did it in.
분명 숨통은 끊어졌습니다. 관리자님의 탁월한 지휘 덕택이죠.
Thanks to your brilliant strategy of sticking your dick in a door and slamming it. It couldn't have disappeared into the sky.
역시 관리자님입니다. 그럴 가능성도 배제할 순 없죠.
아이 너희 눈엔 이 단단해 보이는 지하천장이 안 보이냐?
Is the tough-looking ceiling that thing?
이쪽을 보세요.
Listless, Yuri pointed at something. The shock of losing Aya must have shaken her badly. But seeing her hold her own and keep her head up, I felt I should let her be and follow along with her for a while. Is that an egg?
환상체의 핵이군요. 적절하게 제압했을 경우 이러한 알의 모양으로 환원되죠.
That wasn't a thing in the original game, was it? Whenever we suppressed abnormalities, we didn't get delicious eggs, did we?
Well, it's that was a video game contrivance. It's more just think of it as they're explaining it more of what happens when you suppress an anomaly.
I see. Oh yeah, we did have the filter, didn't we?
그리고 부활할 거예요.
So it's kind of like, oh, we beat it. We showed it back into his room, and that's it.
뭐? 그런 개 같은 일이.
Like, Hash? You gotta be fucking joking.
이것들이 죽지 않는다는 소리인가요?
Yeah, so basically we kind of just skip that step in Lobocorp. It's just we beat it, it goes back to its cage, so we can go straight back to working on it.
Abnormalities simply cannot die.
이 상태의 핵을 격리실에 가져다 놓는 게 제가 하는 일이었는데.
알이 다시 깨어나기 전까지 저희가 해야 할 일은 뭐죠?
Sit on it, hatch it, so then it'll have the abnormality impress upon you, so then you become its parent.
Imprinting, sure, let's go for it.
그 애프터
Like a baby duck.
And yeah, we have an after team. We have Skullface running around after us, cleaning up our messes.
그럼 시간 끌지 말고 빨리 부르지 그래.
Damn you, Otis, for constantly leaving these bullets behind. I have to pick up all this shit. I have to clean up after all your messes, alongside the big boss.
A horrible thing, abnormality imprinting upon you, as I would know. White Knight imprinted upon me, that's why I always had to keep talking, be the one to talk to it.
Can't believe Festivore had to manage the Antichrist.
The Antichrist imprinted upon me, oh no.
So that was floor 1. We went down a floor.
이곳을 다시 오게 될 줄 몰랐어요.
대체적으로 로보토미 지부들은 여러 개의 층으로 구성이 되어 있어요. 그리고 각자 층마다 주인이 되는 환상체들이 존재할 거예요.
More than one, but okay.
어? 아까 그런 게 또
Yeah,
나온다고?
considering that her job was to, put the egg back, she would be an intern. She'll be listed as an intern.
Oh, she was a clerk.
Yeah, which kind of explains why she's not that badass.
그런 전투 정보?
I got some.
대체 어떻게 알고 있는 거야?
My trigger finger is itching a little bit.
No, don't kill the Yuri.
No, there will only be straight sex here. No Yuri.
Highway. You have to understand. You don't know what other anomalies might be in here, so you might cause one to melt down, or her dying.
Shit, you're right.
안내에서는 비포팀이
It would be me.
정찰을 한다고 하더라고요.
My clip-off counter goes down whenever a gay dies.
Man. Down there being a hatred.
So we have a before team and an after team. What the fuck?
그냥 네가 관계자라서 하는 것뿐이잖아.
틀린 말을 하진 않았잖아요.
어쨌든 주요 적군이 매 층에 하나씩은 존재한다는 거군.
I like how they explain, yeah, we have a team that, scouts for us and then cleans up after us. We just do the heavy lifting.
등 뒤에 적을 두고서
Time to head on to the record department.
Hell yeah, I gotta see my girl.
정리해야만 하겠군.
I'm sorry, but your girl's outside the city.
Oh, don't remind me.
You try to get a new one, see a new one. It's
go not the same. It's not the same.
Go to A-Corp. Just go to A-Corp.
말하지 않더라도 의도를 전달할 수 있다면.
That's where all the arbiters are.
그보다 이상적인.
That's the same.
Tina was in records. She was extraction.
Oh, was she extraction? Who was in records? Records
was Hawkman.
Oh, fuck that.
I keep forgetting what the name of those two departments really. I feel it's either records or this. I keep forgetting exactly. But yeah,
I don't want to hawk my balls. I'm your manager, not a scapegoat,
You know, just go to Acor. That's where all the Binas are.
Star. What? Hello?
Yeah, this bug happens. Just smash your dialogue.
That was weird.
등 뒤에
So they find out that the head really didn't defend him, apparently.
The same bug happened to me. It seems they put the cutscene on the lobby room and on the staircase. So this is information then.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure records and extraction only ever existed in the main building.
Yeah, because that's where the main well was.
Yeah. And records was only necessary because they were using a W Corp singularity to put people back together after they died. Or was it T Corp? I don't remember.
I think T Corp was the reassembler.
이번 지휘도 부탁드립니다.
Dante's the
T Corp is a funny time thing. W is more of a quote-unquote warping.
Yeah, Dante's the announcer because all of this is through Dante's viewpoint. Another veteran appeared in the dark, carrying a depressed aura. His sparkling old badge seemed to signify a high rank once held. I don't know why, but Gregor as a name really makes it feel weird when they give him the august titles like manager.
당신 얼굴은 알 것도 같아. 왜 난 읽지?
자네 부장이었다. 혼자 도망친 것도 모자라. 이젠 옛 전우이자 내 부하 녀석들까지 죽였군.
No, this isn't distortion. This is genetic manipulation. Hence G Corp.
Listen, man, they attacked us.
Gregor's a weird name.
이봐, 전쟁은 10년 전에 끝났어. 아직도 병정놀이에서 벗어나지 못했나?
끝나? 아무것도 안 끝났다.
We could take back the South.
아무것도 끝나지 않았다.
He will rise again.
G will rise again, brother.
G사에서 도망치면서 네 전쟁은 끝났을지도 모르겠지만 우리는 아직도 전쟁의 한복판에 계속 서 있다.
아, 이런 동질감 갖고 싶진 않았지만.
Soldier's life is a life of constant fighting. There's nothing else.
나라고 크게 다르지도 않아.
Announce the ultimate reward for the battle pass is Charon announcing if you buy the Limbus pass. Ooh. When they say announcing, they mean the little thing on the top left there at the start of battle.
그렇다면 이해해야지, 과장.
그럼.
It's only like $11.
I know, it's tempting, and I would love to support this company.
Which also, like I said before, pretty generous, all things considered.
Yeah, right? It's like half the price of every gacha out there. Lost my belt in the war. Had to get a new one. This is the announce. This is what they mean by the announcer or the narrator.
표정에 따라 실행합니다.
날 뛰어보라고.
Just wait for just support this company so much of the gacha that they have enough money to start expanding globally, which means one thing.
More ham ping, baby.
Exactly.
Actually, no, we're gonna do it like this. I want to do it like this.
표정에 따라 실행합니다.
다음은 침묵을 안겨드리죠.
She Corporation Ishmael's really good.
That's She Association.
Yeah, She Association. I think the best we could get is 3 yellow and 2 red.
I like anything of the Sea Association. I like the whole fact where they had to nerf the whole thing where it's like, no, I'm sorry, you can't take off exhausted anymore.
표정에 따라 실행합니다.
Eugen just casually rocking up to the fucking library with 200 health.
제가 해낸 거 맞죠?
Get him, soft boy!
해냈어요.
Damn!
No, that's an Ultimate Universe version.
Yeah,
So-
the whole gotcha thing is that first, besides you rolling for new characters, like you have all the characters at the beginning. It's just that each character you roll for is a different version of them from a different timeline.
Yeah, the idea is basically that, like, the in-lore thing is like, your sinners are not going to be that good, so what if we just reached into an alternate reality and got a better one?
That's a contrivance of the ability of your funny clock head.
Mm-hmm. Perhaps the sex soldier spent off the battlefield was long enough to rust his prowess. The head manager, who must have defeated countless enemies in his glorious days, was now nearing his own end.
한때는 널 존경하는 자들도 있었지. 그레고르.
You were once a hero, Gregory.
Gnosis, I recommend you read Leviathan.
Yeah.
더 이상은 전진하지
The actual
마라.
book.
그곳은 지옥이야.
The webcomic.
미안하지만 그러기는 힘들.
Webcomic turned short story.
성실하게 일하지 않으면 잘리거든.
Oh, it's a short
I
story.
recommend you read the Book of Leviathan. Yes.
돈에 명예까지
This is so
팔아버린 거냐.
brutal here.
애저녁에 훈장이랑 같이 팔았지. 집주인이 월세를 독촉해서 말이야.
I had to sell my pride away with my metal. Landlord couldn't afford the wait for rent.
I wonder if this is commentary on how we treat veterans in real life.
I wonder. Also,
You have to
landlords being
understand.
awful people.
You also have to understand, pride is only used for those who are privileged enough to have pride in the city.
역겨운 벌레 새끼들일 뿐.
Man, rip to that voice actor. He fucking put in work there.
어이. 담배 좀.
If you're nothing, you're nothing.
I like this moment of humanity from Rio. It's like, yeah, you get one. Greg put the bar of cigarette next to the one he already had in his mouth and lit it and tossed it on the chest of the deceased commander.
미안. 저거한테 내 담배를 나눠서 물려줘.
And all Gregor didn't want to do was waste his own cigarette. Rio gave a snort. The smoke from Gregor's cigarette lingered with the prevailing silence in the air for a short while. I like that little moment of Rio. It's like, yeah, you'll get one. It's nice to know that she's not like 100% murder hobo, just like 95%.
Well, she's like 80% murder hobo, 20% bad puns, and then 5% humanity.
105% person.
Listen, you have to have some. There's downtime between being a murder hobo, because you can't constantly be murdering. There's only so many people that are in
It
your
just
way.
reminds me of
Yeah,
the
that's
weird
where all
like
the bad puns come from.
It just reminds me of the weird like side things in D&D where like stuff like barbarians and monks and fighters could have side things like mastery in calligraphy and art. And I'm just like, what does a barbarian using calligraphy and writing look like? And I guess that's Ryoshu. Had a crazy
Everybody needs a hobby highway.
Had a crazy motherfucker who, I shit you not, claimed FS7 was not only apolitico, Shinra. How? How far was the capitalist dick up his ass?
Look, I once had an argument with somebody who's claimed that Vothri from FF14 was a fucking communist. I'm like, what?
I don't know that one, sadly.
Vothri basically ran a city-state where he doled out food to people and used that to control them. literally like put mind control drugs in the food. And
well, mind control drugs, so to speak. It's
oh
it's
god, I just realized I have two
it,
FF14 players here. No, we have to stop.
Well, I said mind control drugs so I wouldn't have to get into it.
In the dusky corridor, a shadow approaches and watches us carefully approach. It was clear that we were not going to be a welcome presence to each other. I'm sorry, I know you like the game, but you're not going to stop if I don't.
Fair enough.
What did we use last time? We used a gun. Let's use sword.
The point is, feudal lords, that's communism because they give out food. Yeah, that's how communism works.
Hey, say Beowulf, thumbs up.
All you gotta do is just get. It's communism when the lords decides to deign to give the serfs a pittance of like, here, have some food for as pay.
더 이상 전진은 하지 말라고도 경고하던데.
Is this the scene? As we proceeded, we discovered bodies that seemed to have been there for quite some time.
이건 우리 아니 엘사 직원들의 시체예요.
둔기로 맞은 흔적이요. 전원이 그러하구려.
관리 기록서. 이건 환상체 관리법을 적어두는 문서예요. 보통 관리 업무를 지정받으면 지겨울 정도로 암기일에서 들어가니까 이런 건 필요 없는데.
I mean, she's not wrong. By the end of Lobotomy Conversion, I memorized every single one of those motherfuckers.
추측컨대 환상체가 탈출했고 아무도 관리법을 알지 못했던 게 아닐까 하오만.
Heathcliff, why are you smiling?
아직 격리실로 운반하지 않은 날들이었다면 그럴 수도 있겠네요.
There are way too many corpses here.
대체 어떤 환상체길래 이렇게 많은 수의 직원들이?
In an alternate timeline, our Lolocore crew are on a boat.
Also, are you guys ready for sad?
이번에 사무실에서 비싼 장비를 하나 장만했죠.
얜 또 뭐라는 거냐?
특정 친구들은
The sad thing of that Hawkins is still alive.
그런 소문을 들은 적이 있었거든요.
나 아까부터 귀에서 피가 흐르는데.
Hey, I've been bleeding from my ears. Is that okay?
고난 없이 어찌 전투를?
Oh no, Don Quixote's writhing in pain.
신체에서 지속적으로 출혈을 일으킨다더군요.
Hopkins, you deigned not to share this with us. Why?
I wonder.
이거 예전에 보급되었던 환상체 체험용.
Wait, why didn't we get that? Where was our anti-abnormality gas grenades?
시체들 사이에서 폭발이라도 했나 봐요.
You know who's not going to recover from all of this, Yuri?
확실히 이 부분부터는 도끼가 꽤 진해지는군요.
Hopkins, you bitch, you set one off on purpose, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. I told you, Hopkins is a motherfucker. I would not be shocked if he becomes the final boss of this game.
뭐야, 우린 저런 거 없어?
제공되는
Playing too much stock on this guy.
이 새끼, 넌 일찌감치 알고 있었냐? 버러지 같은 자식.
I know Heathcliff is a character in Wetherland Heights or whatever the name of the story is. I know it's a classic literary term, but all I can think of is that Heathcliff is just a big yellow cat from Ireland. I can't help myself.
독이 금방 퍼진다는 거죠. 자리에서 되도록 날뛰지 말고 최대한 천천히 호흡하세요.
Yeah, somebody said that Heathcliff's accent is Irish?
호킨스 씨, 왜 미리 말을 해주시지 않으셨어요?
나야말로 물어보자 유리.
Oh, this is the fucked up part here.
별 기대도 안 하고 들여놓은 짐짝 같은 사람한테 가뜩이나 비싼 물건을 축낼 만한 사실을 왜 알려야 하지?
Why in the world would I get assets for you, a piece of shit?
냉정하게 말하면 우리 사무실에 네가 발을 들인 것도 놀라운 거야.
No, not the Heathcliff cartoon. Our Heathcliff, the one here that calls people buggers and shit.
아야는 널 귀엽게 봐서 챙겨주려고 했을지는 몰라도 지금은 죽었는데 무슨 상관?
So we're shooting him. We're gonna shoot him, right?
With what? We're writhing from the nerve gas.
비겁한 새끼.
I'm gonna fucking strangle him.
I know, he's such a piece of shit.
해결사에게 비겁이라니 되도 않는 말을 하네. 붉은 시선님이
I'm going to find an alternate universe where I have a gun.
just a tiger blob pops out of the vents and gnaws on his face.
제대로 된 도구나 정보도 없이 여길 기어들어오는.
Oh no, we'll be suffering in a hot minute, Delita. Don't worry.
저딴 새끼를 그냥 두고만 봐야 한다니.
Feeling the ire towards him, Hopkins backed away and scurried to the exit.
Hopkins, I'm telling Vergilius you're a bitch.
Yeah, and they mentioned that he had stuffed his clothes before. He has Enkephalin cubes.
Dante's not a fighter, Delita, and Hopkins has a crossbow. If we die, then everything goes to shit.
Yup.
Hopkins might be a bitch-ass fighter compared to everybody else here, but we're not a fighter at all, so...
Yuri slumped to the floor, watching blood pour from her nose to her hands. And she's not the only one. Rhodey, Heathcliff, and the other sinners are suffering from blood loss too. Gregor?
유품이나 챙겨주려고 들고 왔던 건데.
What a hero! He stole Aya's gas mask.
아야 씨가 넌 챙겨주려고 했었다면서. 그럼 네 거지.
The hell is the point of setting up this mission? An easy buck. He spent nothing, got Enkephalin. That man, Hopkins, is a hero in his company.
보고도 없이 기어들어온 미친 놈들은 다 살아남을 구멍이 있으니까 걱정 말고.
Coughing up blood, Yuri put on the mask.
알고 있어요. 밤낮 없이 굳은 일을 도맡아봤자 아무 연고도 없이 사무실에 인정받는 게 쉬운 일이
Correction, I
아니라는
would have stabbed Hopkins and gave his gas mask to Yuri if she was still alive. What a bitch.
I know.
I'd be simply built different and not just be affected by the gas at all.
Actually, you would just die on the ground like the rest of us.
I'm built different, Highway.
제 눈앞에서 눈이 다쳐가고 있었어요.
I would just put my...
Like, how is the anti-abnormality gas grenade not working on you? Because I'm simply not an abnormality.
Look, I'll just put my shirt over my face. Clearly the microbes can't get in, right?
I'm simply not breathing.
유리, 날 두고 가지 마. 유리!
그럼 난 도대체 어쩌라는 거예요? 살아남은 게 죄인가요? 동료들이 다 같이 파묻히기라도 했어야 해요?
So this is like survivor guilt times 1,000. Because not only does she feel bad about surviving the incident at L-Corp, the world hates her for it.
Yeah.
세체들이 도시로 빠져나오면 안 된다는 이유로 회사가 통째로 폐쇄되고 있는데.
죄지. 이곳에선.
How all the other buildings went under, where our building went up. Haha.
I like Ishmael's like, ha, fuck you, Gregor. Standing astounded, I snapped back to reality and checked in on the sinners. Half of them had already passed away on the floor, and Ishmael's head dropped just after she said her last words.
근데 그러면 뭐 어떠냐? 계속 뻔뻔하게 살아남아야지.
Yup, that's exactly it, Selnar.
일일이 죄책감 부여하다간.
I like this line here a lot.
나만 하지 않아.
Gregor's a cool dude.
If you cry over spilt milk, it'll wear your heart out. With Gregor drawing his last breath, Yuri and I became the only surviving members standing in the area. Because I don't have a functioning respiratory system. Don't worry too much about us. I can take them back there and revive them. I knew mechanical ticking was all Yuri could hear, but I did my best to communicate my message to her nonetheless.
알아요.
Yuri ended the conversation with not a word after. After a long period of awkward gloom, the toxic gas finally dispersed.
이제 괜찮은 것 같네요.
Then you want to keep that on still, honey? Hmm? Oh yeah.
도울게요. 가서 빨리 살리고 오죠.
Saying that, Yuri took the gas mask off and calmly carried the sinners on her shoulders, one by one. Unsure of what to say for her, I remained quiet.
You can't really even say anything.
How could you respond to that? And then after writhing in the pain, ground in pain for 12 hours, after, you know, dealing with a burning throat, we have these guys!
죄를 새겨주겠어.
Ow.
Win rate, right. Win rate, right.
That's not Heathcliff.
Yeah, that's Otis.
돌격합니다.
I mean, I'm just being lazy right now, don't mind me. This is not an action. This is like an abnormality fight, and you could like do tech to, you know, survive. But it's like a grunt one, so I'm just like letting the autoplay do it for me. Punch him in the face.
다음은 어디입니까?
Yeah, the skin currently on Otis is G Corporation.
Yeah.
So we could go to either another abnormality, which why would we, or the spooky event. We face the abnormality that most likely caused many disasters in the facility. According to Yuri, these abnormalities used to be under strict supervision, kept in check by detailed managerial procedures. But you know how all well that works out. I didn't want to imagine what happened here since the facility faced closure. God, I can't imagine how much effort must go into making one of these coats for, like, a cosplay. There's so many decals on them. Were those abnormalities responsible for killing all the employees?
아니에요. 아마 제 짐작이 맞.
Wait, Yuri, how do you know what we're talking about?
전방을 주시하십시오,
I'm assuming Faust is translating for her.
Oh yeah, we're not, you know, the team's back, you know, after a slight stint of dying to, you know, respiratory pain. A humanoid being wearing the head of a statue was sitting against the wall.
안녕. 너희도 제비뽑기를 하러 왔니? 사원증을 다 모아서 주면 당첨자를
Oh boy, the lottery! Its hand was barely grasping onto a strap of an employee ID card. Alex was written on it.
알렉스.
Oh.
제정신이 아닌데? 당첨자 타령은 뭐야?
어떤 환상체들은 관리.
Man, how bad could the lottery be? Because you know that there was one other lottery that we had to contend with that we never had to contend with ever again because of how bad it was.
Yeah. God, I remember that stupid fucking fanfare.
그쪽으로 가면 안 돼. 그것들이 곧 찾아낼 거야.
그리고 결국 인신공양에.
Oh no, I don't want to deal with the baby.
네가 뽑을 차례야.
Offer it?
인신 공양을 하지 않으면 어떻게 되는데요?
그건 몰라요. 관리법은 항상 철저히 지켜졌었거든요.
See, that's how you know this is a fake facility. They assume they did everything right. We know we failed, and then we worked around it. I repeated some days multiple times to figure out how these fucking things worked.
탈출해서 닥치는 대로 사람을 죽이고 다녔던.
I mean, you think about it, not going through all those multiple timelines, just going through the one winning timeline. How many accidents did you really have?
That's fair.
그 환상체라는 놈 되게 졸렬한가 보네.
Also,
뒤통수를 까고 다니나 보지?
another rare moment of insight from Heathcliff.
그게 무슨 말이에요?
단체로 눈이 삐기라도 했냐? 그건 사람이 낸 상처였어. 서로 한 대라도 더 때리려고 기를 썼더만.
Heathcliff's like, yeah, blind or something? That's human wounds, dude.
저 등신들은 지들끼리 치고받고
Sickos?
뒤진 거야.
Oh, sickos.
왜 그런 건데요?
뻔하지. 지부가 무너지고 한동안은 어떻게든 살아남을 거라 생각했을 거야. 꾸준히 사람을 바치기만 한다면 언젠간 구조가 될 수도 있으니까. 제비 뽑기로 몇 달은 버텼겠지.
This is what the lottery must have looked like when we were dealing with the baby.
근데 그걸 희생자가 고지고대로 받아들이겠냐? 내가 죽을 바엔 눈앞에 있는 놈 머리통을 터뜨리겠어. 그럼 적어도 지금 내가 받쳐지는 일은 없을 테니까. 뭐 그렇게 흘러갔겠지.
Heathcliff sitting here like, I have the most common sense ever. I'm the smartest.
그러다
Intelligence 0,
마지막으로
Wisdom
살아남아서
20.
그들과 같은 석상을 뒤집어 쓰고 있으면 인신 공양을 피할 수 있을 거라고 생각했군요.
그럴 리가 없어요. 알렉스는 자기가 살려고 남을 죽이는 직원이 절대.
그걸 네가 어떻게 알아?
Can't say that until you're in that
저놈이 진짜
situation yourself.
알렉스인지 확실하지도 않잖아.
한 가지 조언을 해줄까?
I do like that they have Malkuth's band here.
그들이 직접 데리러 오기 전에 직접 걸어가는 편이 훨씬 편할 거야.
You're a little Dark Souls weirdo, aren't you?
이만 떠나지. 이제는 곧 숨을 거둘 거다.
While everyone else moved along, Yuri remained in place and continued to stare down the statue-clad individual.
네 잘못이 아니었어. 알고 있지?
날 두고 가, 유리. 제발 날 두고 가.
Time to go. God, we just keep kicking this pink puppy we found on the ground. Why do we keep kicking this puppy? They're rummaging through corpses looking for something. Relentless demands for an offering ring in the ears. They look like they might jump at us for any second. You see a dying person nearby gasping for air. Should you offer this person up? Or... So we have a choice here. We could get a free ego gift, kill someone, or fight something and get a stronger ego gift. I know what I'm doing. Angered by your inaction, the clay dolls attack you.
예술이란 것을 보여주지.
The fact that you get the Ragoon is kind of dark. Yeah, we're all assets to be used. Just take a look at our puppy. Well, it's a quote-unquote easy fight.
제대로 가보자고.
God, those fucking straight punches are so meaty. Oh, what? Did we just leave one alone? What the fuck?
것만 예 그.
Presumably the goon you're throwing is Alex. Alex?
No, you would probably...
No.
Oh.
It's one of our dudes that we're throwing.
Yeah.
All allies gain 5 offense and 5 defense. Hell yeah. Worth it. Oh, fuck, forgot to read that.
I mean, it's just a rest point.
We face the abnormality that most likely caused many disasters in the facility. According to Yuri, these abnormalities used to be under strict supervision. Oh yeah. This is a big boy fight. I trust Ishmael.
몸이 따라줄지 모르겠지만 가라면 가야지.
Prolium Fatale. The Doomsday Calendar! It's a he. Actually, maybe I shouldn't be doing this. We'll see how it goes.
그 누구도 볼 수 없게.
다음.
죄를 새겨주겠어.
The abnormality looks upset. It seems to want something, but what should we give? Also 6 attacks now, so we cannot intercept everything. The question is, what is the most...
This is where defensive dice are probably going to start coming in handy.
We also have to worry about something like this where it's like 100 minus 100%. Like, that's just gonna do 0 damage. Actually, that's funny, because, Yisung has counterattack. So I think he should counterattack everything?
You have to remember that this is a branch division, not a branch department, not the main building.
So what would the aberration of Doomsday Calendar be? 261313.
I feel like this is just an entirely new abnormality.
It could be a new abnormality, or it could be because there was a clock, I think, wasn't there?
I mean, there was the clock that rewound time, but
8. There we go. That's when we can fight.
Also remember that that counterattack, it's you still take the hit on the chin. You just smack them afterwards.
Yeah, but like a lot of them are weak, and Doomsday Calendar is on -4 speed. Ooh. Yeah, I'll try to intercept what I can.
Yeah.
Ruina brought things not only from Lobo Corvette, also brought things from Wonder Lab, if you read that. Also, some like Price of Silence was originally in Lobo Corp, but it was removed.
Phone call. Hang on a second.
This music is a jam, though.
Wonder Lab.
Water. Delicious water. That's a long phone call. How's everybody doing tonight? I mean, I could talk about 14 now, but I mean, what am I gonna talk about? I don't feel like going on a long tangent about Vothri anymore. I've done most of the Leopard tribe. Well, it's the Omicron tribe, but I'm assuming you're talking about that, like the cafe at the end of the universe. I've yet to actually get to the highest rank. Oh.
Next big patch, you're adding the Loperitz travel quest.
Oh, is that going to be the Gathering tribe?
Crafting.
Oh, right, because Omicron's gathering. Ooey.
That, and they're adding also more Manderville shit.
Yeah, well, more Manderville stuff will be nice because...
I mean, it's more Relic Grind.
Female Hrothgar are not out yet, sadly. And my character is a female Viera, so...
Yes,
I'm a warrior, man.
Play the classes where you can have nice hats.
Yeah. Look, I just put an eye patch on all of my fucking glamours.
Listen, there's only I played male Viera, so it's just like, look at all these hats I can't wear. Damn. You need to find out some hats that work. Because we're gonna have, because we're not doing clipping, we're gonna just have some hats that just, the ears are sticking out, whatever.
Yeah.
Let's do that for the rest of them, damn it.
Look, I remember when they came out with like the fucking snow glamour for the fucking eShop, and then the Hrothgars just, their ears went missing. Oh no! Oh no, highway! Oh, insurance hell! My neighbor actually got into a car crash the other day and it totaled his Mercedes, and it wasn't totaled. Like, you could repair the damage, but his fucking insurance company wasn't willing to do it. Insurance companies these days just don't want to fucking pay
Christ.
For anything. Hello?
I told my mom, because like right now, my car is currently under like their ownership until I fully pay it off. So they handle the insurance, which means I can't pay for the insurance directly. I have to pay them to pay for my insurance. I told them, hey, let's switch to monthly payments. I can't afford $400 every 3 months. To which they respond, all right, just give me $600 for an 8th month insurance. I'm like, what? No, I want monthly payments. And they emphasized this for like 20 minutes until they just said, okay, fine, we'll do monthly. God. Anyways, where was I? What are we doing? What's happening? I'm like having a fever dream right now. Okay, you're gonna clash with the Doomsday Clock? Yes. I think? Well, that's not good odds, but fuck it.
I think there's one more doll that hasn't been taken care of.
No, it has. Oh, you're right.
No. Yep, there
what?
You go.
Weird. Oh, I didn't do that because it's like 1 to 3 and the targeting is, minus 100%, yeah. So I just decided not to bother targeting it. Like, that thing is gonna do no damage.
I see.
Sorry for, like, you know, going absolutely rip shit. It was just like, I had to just, like, hammer home, like, no, I don't want to pay a big lump sum. I just want to do monthly, because I could afford that. No, Void Knight, it's not the game. It's my folks not understanding that I can't afford to drop just $500 a month every few months. God.
그 누구도 볼 수 없게.
See? Now the question is, does that counter dice still apply for all the hits these songs about to take? Oh, counter dice don't recycle. That's good to know. There are many ways to calm one down, but this abnormality seems to like gifts the most. A fresh batch of blood might be able to appease it. Offer a clay doll? I'm not offering a sinner, fuck that. You gave a clay doll as tribute, satiated, the abnormality calmed down for a moment. All parts of Doomsday Calendar gain 3 attack power. Oh god! That scared the shit out of me. If you kill the dolls, you have to feed a sinner. Yeah, I remember that from when I was doing a while ago. All of the clock's abilities only do minus 100, but I'm gonna have to eventually actually. No, they're all.
You stagger. The faster you kill it, the faster you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, that's why I'm looking at what I got. Because if I'm gonna get attacked by everything, I might as well just go nuts with it. And you guys can intercept your dolls. 2 to 8 minus 50% on you. But like this skin for Gregory kinda sucks. I might have to change him out of it. Oh, I can't intercept this attack. That's awkward.
Well, the Doomsday Calendar is at 1, so you can intercept it as you please.
Looks like this also hates slashing, so I could just, yeah, I suppose I could. And it's at minus, 100.
돌격합니다.
Shoot the clock! Shoot it in its face! Ow. That did a lot more than I thought it would. Whoa.
침묵을 안겨드리죠.
Well, at least he didn't get she didn't get staggered. Oh, that's 16. Well, she has an ult. Who's this?
That's Gregor.
Gregor doesn't have an ult. Yisung has an ult. Only Yisun and Otis have an ult. Yeah, we haven't showed off one of these. Let's show off an ego. I should probably do Yisun's last because if we're gonna target this, we might want to
I mean, it has a staggered die. You can target.
No,
as well.
you can't target those.
Oh.
It's weird, like, you can't target those. You can only target live dice. So I have to do a little bit of readjusting of attacks. Now let's hope that he wins the clash. Because I did lose. Oh, that's at minus 50.
Oh,
he's good.
Yeah, it should be impossible for you to lose.
Rush him down! Are you ready for the sickness? Teleports in front of you! Stabs you with a knife!
Okay, it's pissed.
It's actually just defending right now.
Yeah, but you're on fire.
When did that happen? What?
Maybe check its passives.
Pass. Hey. During phase 3, turn start, inflict 3. Oh, so he just starts like that. Yeah. This is what happens when you don't turn off the stove. So they have 9s and a 1/4. I think that's better than it, because I get 100% while it just gets 50. We'll take care of one of these. The only issue now is I don't think I could take care of any other of the 9s.
Ego?
Oh, I could take care of this one. And, well...
I think Heathcliff has Ego. Because if it has the fancy border, then it's Ego.
Oh, look at that. I thought it wasn't available. Ooh, that's beastly. Should I just fucking dunk into the boss?
You'll never be able to use Gregor's. You don't have any bloom attacks.
Yeah, I noticed that. Oh, we still have this thing coming in. I should deal with that.
죄를 새겨주겠어.
Yeah, right now I'm just managing the attacks to make sure we don't take any unnecessary damage. Whoa, the camera went fucking nuts there. Here we go! Get in the fucking bag! Get in the bag, loser! Oh, that burn's gonna be a problem. The heat of the abnormality is wearing everyone down. We'll have to make an offering to calm its wrath. This is your introduction to Team Comp. Yeah! 3, 9, 9, 9. All of them are doing 9s. Which means 2 people actually don't have the ability to stop them. At least innately.
Does Otis have Ego?
Yes. But Otis could also take on one of them.
It's not a guarantee, because if you flip low and they flip high, you lose. But
I could show off Otis's ego, though.
you can actually already whip out Heathcliff's again.
Do I just keep beating on the clock with the bag? Well, I should probably use it to manage the, abnormalities, honestly. Actually, shit, she's not able to do it. And I don't have the means of using her ult.
So, I guess she's being thrown at the boss this turn, because there's not much else she can do.
Is there other skill good with, Nope, it's actually worse. Can I use V-Suns? No, we learned that a second ago. Problem is Gregor isn't good. Oh, no, actually Gregor's real fucking good here. What? I guess Heathcliff's gonna put someone in the bag.
Yeah, that one.
Put him in the bag, Heathcliff.
깡총.
Like, for the multi-coin attack, it flips every coin that you get to lose. So it's +2 several times.
I love this shit right here. It's just a sword gun! That's her ego. Get in the bag! Sack time! Sack time! 77 damage, oh my god.
It's dead.
I put him in the fucking bag. Wow, I did like no damage to that one there. To weaken the flame, you need cool water. Since we aren't carrying any buckets of water, we should offer up someone cool instead. Clay doll. Doomsday Calendar loses 100 HP.
Oh, I figured it.
So this is a weird one. It's attacking its buddies.
Universe of Flame.
Oh wow, Otis doesn't have a speed.
Speedent.
Oh, you just killed the clock and you're good.
But the thing is, it's killing these dudes on the last turn, so it acts last. But I still have to account for these guys. Could I could put them in the sack. There's something extremely amusing about saying put him in the fucking sack. Gregory can't use his ult. So we just find a better opportunity for him. Can Otis use her ult? Yes.
Shoot the clock.
It's supposed to be a body bag, but sack is funny. Yeah.
I love Bloodborne.
I'll save Otis for later. I don't think I need to, like, sack now. Oh, no, wait. I remember what happens here. If there's nothing to offer up, the Doomsday Clock takes someone. So I absolutely should kill the clock, shouldn't I? Heathcliff, I gotta readjust your targeting here, buddy. Put the clock in the sack! Should probably double up the egos as well. Make sure this thing absolutely fucking dies. Oh wait, she can't intercept anybody. That's awkward. Sack time! Get in the fucking bag! Oh, nice! And we did it!
Just flying into things and exploding into blood.
Yeah, because if you don't do that and just let him kill all the dudes, you have to sacrifice a ally for that.
I figured that's what it was.
These bugs aren't so bad after the last floor's abnormality. Don't want anything like that.
그거 그 얘기 들으면 기뻐하겠다. 안 그래 벌레 친구?
Rhodia, you're so mean. But Gregor wasn't paying attention to Rhodia.
다들 아까부터 무슨 소리 안 들려?
소리라면 계속 들렸잖아요. 로자 씨, 이 상황에서까지 배가 고픈 거예요?
그런 건 모르는 척하는 거야.
Girl, please don't let them know I'm hungry. I'm a hungry girl.
아니, 그거 말고 마치
For the first time on the expedition, Gregor walked ahead of the group and opened the door next to him, as if by some compulsion.
잠깐.
Oh, that's not
거긴
good.
환상체 격리실.
Don't touch me.
No, it's the button!
Oh, I wonder where Atlas at. Highway panics.
No, the door was already open. Gregor gazed into the shower of golden light pouring from the room.
Oh.
Gregor!
우리 시간 여행이라도 한 걸까요?
I see an overcast sky. Cries and screams twist and ring out at a distance. And in that sky, gunfire and artillery create a cacophony.
딱 보면 모르는가? 이곳은 전장 한복판.
이건 꿈? 악몽? 왜 또다시?
Man, Gregor's fucking killing it here. This VA
Yeah.
rules.
Yeah, this VA fucking rules.
그러니까 왜 전장 한복판에 있냔 말이야? 함정이라도 빠진 거 아니야?
He's gonna like, why the fuck are we here now? I just beat a clock to death thrice with a bag!
아니요. 길을 잘 찾은 것 같군요. 멀지 않은 곳에 우리가 찾던 기술의 정수가 있습니다.
황금가지요?
네. 다들 이곳이 언제인지 알아보시겠나요?
Lord Tyrion shared their Watch Streak 3 private. Oh! Thanks for the sub, Lord Tyrion. I don't know!
눈이라는 게 있다면 한눈에 알아보겠지.
I actually don't. I confessed.
관리자님은 모르는 게 당연합니다. 관리자님께서는 눈이 없으시니.
Nice save?
No, that's actually a clumsy save. She completely forgot about our amnesia.
그걸
Yeah.
본능이라고 하나요?
Yeah, well, was that the best excuse you have?
Otis cleared her throat as if to mask her embarrassment, then turned her narrow gaze to the battlefield.
소속을 과시하는 듯한 형형색색 촌스러운 깃발들이 나부끼는 걸로 봐선
I don't know about you,
연기
Tiger. I'd
전쟁이
like
발발한
Otis.
지 최소
I think Otis is funny, but also, yeah, motherfuckers, it's the smoke war.
입니다, 관리자님.
Suddenly, there was a strong tug at Heathcliff's coat from behind.
당신들 미쳤어? 어서 대피해! 저 폭탄에 노출되면 급격하게 노화가 진행된다고! 엽초소 직원들은 지금 전쟁이고 뭐고 지팡이 없이는 걷지도 못한다니까!
대체 이 자식은 누군데 아는 척을?
I like Dawn in the background.
I just noticed that! That looks
Dawn
like...
Pog!
Dakiari looks like somebody just said fuck in front of Yuri and she has to protect the innocent soul.
그레고로 과장님!
Man, look at this innocent anime! The bandaged man snapped to attention and saluted Gregor as soon as he saw him.
저를 모르시겠죠? 생체관리팀
It's
토마입니다.
Toma!
선발 대열에 계신 줄 알았는데 후방에 있었을 줄은 몰랐네요. 합류를 해야 하는 거면 제가 도와드릴까요?
So,
전 다리
I really
특파원에서
like this game's
점프에는
art direction, but this specific face right here just reminds me of how to draw anime 101.
말만 들어도 징그러워.
Toma looked at Rodeo with suspicion.
당신 방금
도마 대리 사원인가?
Was the smoke war? We don't know what exactly the smoke war was. All we know is
Smoke
that
War is essentially what was part of the downfall of the company that was there before L Corp.
yeah.
All
we know is that Lobotomy Corporation built atop it and used it. Roland saw it and it really fucked him up in Library of Ruina, and it's the backdrop for a lot of problems for the city. There's also a cult that gets off on smoke. 2 cults, actually.
Well, I more.
이등
Well,
사원입니다.
actually.
What was that?
Never mind.
이쪽은 아직 시술된 지 얼마 안 된 직원이라 정신 착란 부작용이 해결되지 않았어. 내가 잘 타이르지.
Man, Gregor's killing it here. You can hear the anxiety in his voice.
그렇군요. 아무리 그래도 전시에 준비도 안 된 직원을.
No, if anything, the smoke war sounds like a riot.
미안하네. 내가 급히 데려갈 일이 있어서.
Gregor is McFucking losing it.
Gregor practically yanked himself out of the conversation and hurriedly walked over to Faust.
어떻게 된 거지, 파우스트 씨? 이건 내 기억이잖아.
God, Gregor was like, what the fuck's going on here, Faust? These are my memories.
정확히는 자아 심도예요.
No, it's your ego.
당신의 마음속에 나 있는 하나의 길. 우리가 그레고레 씨의 마음 안에 들어오게 되었다는 뜻이죠.
Hey guys, remember Persona 5 and their palaces inside the soul? What if we went inside a war veterans?
I love Psychonauts.
Yeah! So here's my question. It's pretty late. Do we get saved here, or do we have to go to another room? Oh, god damn it.
소리라면
Wow.
No! I don't wanna go through it again!
딱 보면 모르 전장.
이거
아니요, 멀지 않은 황금 거주네.
눈이라는 게
You can save by going out to the
Smoke
menu.
was,
소수 연기전입니다.
the thing about the smoke war is very fucked up. It was, yes, it was actually generally a war.
You can use the top right menu. Oh, hey, look at that. Thank you.
There were actual, corporations fighting it, duking it out, whatnot, because of the fall of.
We are saved. So
of the time.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I have to blue ball you all because I have to go to bed. And this
it's 10:30.
This portion is long. But yeah, depending on how things go, we're gonna continue this probably on Wednesday, because we're gonna continue Vikings tomorrow. Maybe, we'll see. I kind of want to see if Torpin wants to see more of this or not. Hey, look who's here! How's it going, Watson? But I know how we could end the stream. How do we go? Oh yeah, main menu. Yeah, the dungeon is so much longer than the little intro bits.
That's where all meat and potatoes are.
So if I remember right, we go to drop. No, we haven't done that.
No, you go to
get the shit from your past first.
Do I have shit in my past first?
Yeah,
you do.
Go to window.
I see. Put that there. Seasonal?
Yeah, for the whole season.
Then go to Battle Pass.
Give me my 1 Enkephalin box. Hooray! What wonders? But yeah, I think we can. I think now I know how we could end the stream. Let's roll out some fucking gacha. The question is, do we go for standard or do we go for Gregor?
You said you wanted to get something else for Gregor, right?
Yeah, honestly, cause She Corporation Gregor's kind of weak.
I mean, it's like it's just remember, just Gregor Bandage is like more stuff. You're higher chance of getting stuff for him than anyone else.
Well, let's roll it. Boo! Oh
well. But something you could do right now.
Yeah.
Go to dispense. Go to thread.
Do I have enough?
Trade in a whole bunch of stuff for threads.
Oh, I see. It's a 1-to-1?
1-to-1.
Do I need 84 ego shards? Can I use these for anything else?
So ego shards are used to buy the identities and egos that you don't already have, but it takes a whole lot of them. But threads are used to upgrade the ones that you already have. And if you get, I think if you get 50, you should be able to upgrade a 2-star identity to its maximum.
To its maximum, to a 3-star. I'm just like trying to like.
No, so
it just makes the stats better, is what you're saying.
Yeah, they have up-tie levels. So you upgrade a third, you obtain a 3rd attack, you unlock their passives, and
also, I'll address you, Brinian, in a second. I'm just, you know, getting the lowdown from Tiger here.
So do that. Threads are universal, by the way. They're not character-specific.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah. So now go to Sinners. Hold down on section 6.
I don't know if I want to buff this, though. That's the thing.
I mean, he's actually been putting in some work.
He also understands that he's currently, you know, level 8 compared to the other one you hadn't really been using.
You mean his base form? Yeah. You also might want to change the extra stamina to module if you're going to bed. Oh, yeah, because, like, that's just gonna wither, isn't it? I guess we could experiment with this. Just max out a 2-star. Why?
So, click up-tie?
I know, I'm just like, Shrike is questioning my decision here. That's why I'm like, kind of a bit wavering on it. Because we could also make Rabbit Heathcliff just a fucking beast.
That costs a lot more. I believe it's 20 and then 60.
Oh, the Enkephalin thing. Apparently, yeah, because like I converted it a while ago. Yeah, I think we could do this.
I never saw anything about your Enkephalin going away.
Well, let's take a look at Super Heathcliff.
Also remember, Highwing, you don't want to. You think the way the game works? Do you really want to, you know, pour all your thing to one person?
That's always the thing. Is like, what do you upgrade first? Is the question. Because like, I see your point of like not putting your eggs in one basket, but it also helps to have a reliable cornerstone and then upgrade elsewhere.
Yeah, but I think it's like because you're going forward. Remember, Highway, how you dealt with the apple. You on your phone save, you did all right with it. When this save, this file
because
has issues.
So does your Enkephalin actually wither over time if you don't turn it into modules?
I don't know. That's the thing. I'm gonna boost this Heathcliff because it was my first 3-star. I want to spoil it. Now we need 50 more. We also gained a new skill.
Oh, so what you're saying is that if you have extra over the cap, then you should empty it out. So that when
also just a real quick thing, Bridian plays. Checking Sinner names. Let's actually go to Sinners real quick. Where would you check that? Because, like, you can find them on the website, but there should be one here.
하루가 저물어가는 동안
수감자들별로 대화의 수준 차이를 다르게 적용할지 생각 중이에요.
Identity stories. There we go. Yes, this is where you get the names. Also, Don Quixote looks tall here. It's weird. Also, interesting note, Rodion looks like a lounge singer here. Excess energy does not deplete. When you look at their LCB identities in the theater, they're censored. Resume is in the top right corner. Oh yeah, right there. That's cute. Time to go balls in. How did I enhance it before? Oh yeah, here we go. Up tie. Front exchange. This is absolutely a bad idea, but fuck it. Actually, I should go 32. And then, 18.
You look at Advantage of Ego in his face, you can see how much you need for the stuff for that. You want to like outright get the things you want.
그래, 진작 이랬어야지.
Yo! New art!
Raise the grace.
Oh, what's this? The child roared with vivacious yet sanguinary laughter. Keep on blasting! His gun relentlessly belched flame. The child wore a wild grin on his face, letting spatters of blood slash onto his cheeks and close as if letting go of the trigger was never an option. Ammo spent! Just as those furious flashes finally seemed to settle down, the child flung the spent gun at his foe. The red-hot block of metal struck the target directly, rapidly igniting their clothes. If I can't use my paws to plow through the grass, I'll just bare my teeth! The child unsheathed his knives and lunged forward. Binking towards them like a rabbit, he tears his foes to tatters. The suit. Damn, I'm loving this thing! I feel stronger with each scrag! His gleaming eye seems to suggest some kind of intoxication. But it looks like he's having the time of his life. Nothing to worry about, right? That was cool.
Hey.
Oh, that even got us funny money.
Yep.
They really incentivized that. Oh no!
Alex spilling his milk all over the thing. Oh my god.
Okay, I know about blood censorship laws. Oh, it's an error. Okay. Cause man, that looks wrong. It's the glue brush, you know. For Heathcliff's glue that he's spreading all over the place.
Man, Heathcliff is enjoying this a bit too much.
Oh my god, this is a fucking... It's five coins, wow. Coin power 2 at 6 speed, oh man. So if you get 6 speed, skill 2 and 3 are just better.
I know she looked at the passives.
Yeah, because we did unlock a passive. Gain Wrath Resistance, charge counter next turn at +5, gain 1 haste. How do we get passives anyway? Is it just for not being on the team?
So the support passive is if they're not on the team. Combat passive is if they are. And you have to uptie them in order to unlock their passives.
Toka Clan, you cannot... Toka Clan, you cannot get ammo in combat, you just have to, like, use it properly. Like, you were given a clip of ammo, that's all you have. What else do I like here?
Ammo is expensive in the...
I could upgrade, Rodion. She's been putting in work for me. Even though it is a rank 2, I still feel like it's worth it. Though I think I'll figure that out next time because I don't want to like spend everything. I just wanted to treat my baby.
취미라는 걸 구태여 만들진 않지만
But yeah, that was. Oh yeah, we were gonna.
관측하는 걸 즐기곤 했어요.
Oh. Wait, what? Oh, I see. Turn funny money into energy.
Yeah. You can turn funny money into energy, you can turn boxes into energy, and you can turn energy into modules. So if you're about to go to sleep, then bottom it out so that you get a bunch of free energy for next time.
Yeah, like this?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Basically, that's how how you can get one plip. How like each plip goes up. That's a time frame until you get one more tick.
Nope.
So in about 5 minutes, 5.5 minutes, you'll get one more energy for one more stamina.
I see. Okay. These are used for dungeons. Alright. So,
and the other one is just basically just to like emergency if you need to use it in case you need more.
well, that was fun. We'll see what happens next time.